Hello? What's up?
Hey, Carl, what's up?
All right, welcome to Group Chat episode number 34. We got a great show today. We're going to do some trivia, some turbo takes. We're going to answer all your Instagram questions, all your Patreon questions. We're going to call Mike Yoshida. We're going to talk about our live stream Videopocalypse that we did on Monday, 16 hours of snowboard videos. It's going to be a good show. And we got a great crew in the booth today. To my right, we got Brandon Cocard. What's happening, Cocard?
Hey, guys. Stoked to be back. Thank you.
It's always an honor to have you in the booth. We got Silk D on production. What's happening, Silk?
Living the dream.
Love it. Baby Huey, how we doing?
Just another beautiful day here at the Bomb Hall. Love it.
Incredible. And we have Sean Lucey in studio. Welcome. Good to see you, Sean.
Pumped to be here. Stoked to ride.
Love that. All right, we're going to jump right into our first segment here, which we always start with.
Nitro Turbo Takes, presented by Nitro Snowboards. Snowboards, Nitro, Nitro, Nitro. Nitro Snowboards is built on a group of people who just like to go snowboarding, and they build rad shit for snowboarders, and we're here for the community. So if you like that, then you like Nitro. Nitro.
All right, Silk's going to read these questions. Let's go.
Here we go. First question's for Cocard. Who is your Mount Rushmore of musicians that are also pro snowboarders?
All right. Mikey LeBlanc. He's up there.
Yeah.
Mike Grav. I'm kind of just thinking of like people's music that I actually fuck with. Gus Engelhorn.
Ooh.
Definitely.
And Trevor Andrew.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was good.
Solid offering.
All right. This question is for Seth. What are the best and worst parts of working in the snowboard industry?
Wow. Banger. I'd have to say the best part working in the snowboard industry, it's like a fountain of youth. You know, I'm actually like an old head, but I feel like compared to like other people my age, maybe I'm just like not even in that same realm. So you're able to just kind of stay in Neverland, I guess. And then the worst part about working in the industry, you kind of, I guess if maybe you don't work in the industry, you're kind of just like, whoa, this is the real world. So there's a big reality check. So I don't know. I think the Neverland part kind of goes both ways, I'd have to say.
Fair enough. All right. This is for Lucey. Who had the biggest impact or inspiration in your snowboard filmmaking?
I think Hatchet is like the OG GOAT. And then Hosnick, I think that's where like it peaked, like filming. I don't know. Just snowboard videos in general, maybe. And then Jake Price always kills it. And then I'll say like Sione, and then obviously Bertner. Throw those in there too.
Hell yeah.
All right, this is for everybody. What is your favorite trick you've ever filmed?
Cocard, you go first.
Okay. Maybe the front three at the Rail Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
Gap front 350.
Yeah, that was just like
That was so gnarly.
so out of my wheelhouse, and somehow I did it.
Was it a multiple day battle or?
It was a multiple day. Yeah, the first day I didn't even get close,
Damn.
and the second day I was just sitting around because Breezy was trying 450. And he ended up breaking every board that he
my
brought
God.
to the spot.
That's so sick.
He rifled like through 4 or 5 boards. It was crazy. And then he ran out of boards and had to leave. And I was like, oh, here's my chance. I'm going to try it again. And yeah, it happened like 2 or 3 tries.
Dangler film
The
that?
second day. I think that was Rubes, actually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Shout out Rubes.
Shout out Rubes.
That must have been so scary to like commit to the inside of that.
Yeah. The second day, I was like, oh, I'll just warm up with like a 270. And went front 2, slipped out,
Yeah.
smacked my head.
Oh my God.
And then from there, it sucked, but I was like in the zone after that. I was like, oh, I feel like so relaxed
Yeah.
and concussed. and then it just happened.
Baby Huey, what's yours?
Probably I did a backside lip slide on Harding, the kink in Minnesota. I think that's probably my favorite.
Money.
Yeah.
Lucey?
I think I have to say that clip of Austin, the Beast one.
Yeah, but what about you snowboarding? You've done some shit. Let's talk about that because you don't.
We should talk about both.
Yeah, let's do both. You're a double threat.
Yeah.
When I used to be in front of the camera, I did a switchback one on Rail Garden 16, like before people were doing that.
Woo! Woo!
So I'll take that one.
Love that. All right,
Yeah.
but then now to your actual holding a camera answer.
I think, yeah, I can't think of other one. I don't know. That Austin one just comes to mind. That's like by far my most filmed or viewed clip, and the one people talk to me all the time about.
The front 7 to Avi.
Yeah, it has like
The wind slide.
12.5 million views on my Instagram or something. Like almost 1 million likes. It's like, it's insane. Yeah.
Wow.
That
It's
one went
insane.
crazy. Yeah.
Sick.
All right, next up, this is for Cocard. Who impressed you the most while filming for Return?
I was honestly just blown away by the level of writing by everyone. Yeah, I don't think I can really narrow it down.
You got to give us
But
one.
if you,
Dave. You got to give us
one
one.
but if
Dave.
you were on a podcast where you had to do
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
hypothetically.
Well, I mean, it's between Mikey Cicerelli, Mons Royceland, and Torsten Horgenau. So
And then the answer would be...
I think Mons had one of my favorite moments from filming that
Which one?
movie. We were hitting the jump. There's like kind of a gap. I guess they were all gaps, but this one was big. And I was standing above him on the drop in, and he's like, all right, like, I think I'll go switch backside. And I was like, all right, sick. And he just drops in and does like switch back 12. First try, before anybody had hit the jump. It was literally first track. And I was just, I think I unstrapped after that. I was just like, I'm going to walk down.
You did some shit. Don't even say that.
For sure.
You probably switched back 9 that one, right? No.
No, I think I struggled with that jump. Maybe I did like backside rodeo and didn't make the video.
Is it? Are you talking about? This is the one up in Baldface in the
Yeah.
the cat build.
Right?
Yeah. Valhalla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy though. I mean, honestly, put yourself in my shoes and like, you guys try to pick one person that's like.
You know what I think about you when you're riding with that level of talent? Are you just like, I'm so fucked. These guys are insane.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. It's kind of an inner struggle where you're like, what the hell am I doing here? And then like, oh yeah, I can hang.
Oh yeah,
So it was like
you can hang.
moment to moment.
I have a question. How are you so damn good at switchback 9s? I've never done one. And
Is
you
that
just,
your, like,
what's the
Is that your
key?
special?
I think it's because I can do I can do front 7s like easy. And then I had
Yeah.
like switch backside's probably my easiest like initiation.
How do you think about it? Like switchback 180 to front 7?
No, I think about it switchback 9, but I just like, I don't know, that spinning that way just like feels super easy for me.
Okay, so there's literally no helpful information.
I can
in that.
go
It just
left.
feels easy for you.
Yeah,
There's no pointer. We're not getting any
Yeah.
pointers or
I can spin
anything.
left.
I was
Yeah.
trying to take notes on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
learn,
really?
but you just all I know is it's really
Yeah.
easy for you. And
It's really easy and I can do it off literally anything. So yeah.
all right, that's very helpful. Yeah, thank you.
welcome.
Yeah. Enter your part this year, Switchback 9. That was dope.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm just trying to get one every year.
Yeah.
Just see how far, how
You have
long
like
I
a
can
grand
do it.
finale one, Chad's Gap or something?
No, I don't know. We built Pyramid last year and I walked away. I was like, no fucking way.
Was that, you have that in
You
mind?
guys didn't build it right though. It was like not. It was a weird time of year.
Don't say that because I was in charge of that build. But no, you're probably right. I think we did build it like shit. AKA I built it like shit.
Were you with Sage in them?
No, they kind of put most of the work in to be honest.
You're the foreman?
And then they left it. They left the jump. I don't know if they hit it. Maybe they did. Maybe Sage did like switch straight air.
No, that was years ago.
Oh, that was
Like,
years ago?
He actually didn't get a clip because they built it too far back and they couldn't get over it.
Okay, well that makes
damn.
sense because we were not we. By we I mean Miles. was struggling that day.
Oh,
It was not
Laid
built
out
right.
backy,
I've seen when it's built right.
Yeah, he did a backflip.
Was that the only clip in the video on it?
Yeah. Honestly, we should have just cut that footage because
Yeah.
just to flex a little bit, but I backflipped that like 12 years ago.
All right, let's keep going. This is for everybody. Who has the highest landing average into powder out of anyone that you've ever ridden with?
Baby Huey?
Oh shit. Highest landing average for sure. UC Oxenden.
Sick answer.
Yeah, he just boom stomps.
Lose?
I was trying to think. It's got to be between either Travis, Rasman, or Austin. I think just like I feel like whoever's riding the most, like that's who lands the most, you know? But I'll give it to Rasman. I think Rasman has best landings in
Stomp.
snowboarding.
Wow. Hot take.
Is that a hot take?
It is a hot take, yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
He's
I mean,
like
it makes
so
sense. Like now that
bolts.
you said that,
He
like,
never
makes a lot of
wheelies, never
sense.
puts a hand down. Just
Yeah, it looks like he never left the ground.
yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
I feel like that's his thing, his landings.
Cocard?
Torstein.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he never falls.
Damn.
Literally, like maybe it's because he doesn't strap in that much. Honestly, you know, he only straps in when it's like he knows it's going to be a sick clip, and then at that point he's like probably so mentally prepared that he just knows he's going to do it first try.
Solid. I
That's
feel like
sick.
Mikey Rentz comes to mind for me. He lands a lot when I filmed with him.
All right, this is for Seth. You've been a pro snowboarder and worked in the industry, signed riders, and made dreams come true while working at Volcom. Which was more fulfilling?
I mean, honestly, like the fulfilling part was like doing a good job and like signing riders and like watching these kids grow and fulfill their dreams. That was like, it kind of, you know, hit my heart more, you know, like when I was, you know, battling a video part or battling a trick or whatever, of course, like it's fulfilling to like achieve that. But I think it was just like more fulfilling as a wholesome, like good kind of like almost quote unquote like father figure type to like see these kids like do it, you know, like signing Canon was huge. Like that was like such a big thing. Like I was like, cause I, you know, just the first spec of snowboarding, I was like, it's on, you know,
Easy
and then
call too.
yeah. And then seeing like Benny and Reed, you know, Cody, you know, get pro models. That's huge. I was so sick, you know, and then, you know, and like, I don't know. Yeah. Juliet, Egan, like those guys were, you know, watching Egan go from just like chucking to putting down like rail jams left and right was amazing. Watching her just thrive. So yeah, I don't know, really fulfilling. Like seeing the kids grow and seeing the kids like really do it, because you kind of have that reflection moment of like, yeah, I remember that time. It's like cool. So yeah, I have to say that.
Sweet. All right, this one's for Lucey. You came up as a jib technician. Why did you turn your back on the steel? Why don't you film rails anymore?
It's a great question.
Yeah, what's the
Streets are
whoever
whack.
wrote
That's
that.
why.
Whoever came up with that question,
Yeah,
great
right?
question.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, why don't you film rails, Lucy?
The streets are whack.
Streets are whack?
I don't know. I'm not. No, I am anti. I don't know.
The truth hurts.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I would still. I spent enough time in Michigan and Wisconsin and shit in the middle of the winter. Like, it's so much sicker to go other places. I don't know. And Powell's fun.
It's more about like the locations for you, not so much the actual like streetboarding that you're against.
Okay. He's thinking.
I
about it.
I think powder boarding is way doper, honestly. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Do you think it's because has it always been like that, or is that like
No,
kind
I
of a newer
definitely-
opinion?
That's like I think I just like evolved that way. I don't know.
You're growing.
I've I liked all kinds of snowboarding growing up.
You're from Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, from like Pittsburgh, so I definitely rode more rails. I think like I moved west and I was like, oh, I'm like good, or like I have no clue how to ride PAL, but I like can ride rails like everybody else or whatever, you know? So that was like, so I definitely went down that path more.
At what point did you choose to turn your back on the steel?
Well, I moved to Washington too,
Okay.
so it's like
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're riding
like you
Baker.
could drive to
You're
Spokane
hearing
or
people.
you could drive to Baker.
Yeah.
I'd much rather drive to Baker.
People
I
are
don't know.
bragging about riding around the rails, and they don't touch the steel.
The
You're
rails
like,
at Baker. Oh, they got rails now.
yeah,
Yeah.
They
The
just skip
sticks.
them.
The sticks, yeah.
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 But they're all wood, right?
No, there's a couple.
Oh, they got the steel in there.
There's a
now.
couple steel, but they're like this tall off the ground.
Sick.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
got
like
to
that.
plan
It's
for
fun.
it to melt out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else we got?
All right, Cocard, you are a musician. What is your take on using songs in snowboard videos without clearing music from the band?
I feel pigeonholed at this point because all my questions are about music.
Yep. We put you in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
You're the music guy.
You're an expert.
I don't know. It is getting hot in here, by the way.
I agree.
I told you, asked what's the temperature before you came on. It's going to start cold, and you're going to be sweating by the
Yeah,
end.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
sweating now. What was the question?
Music without
Yeah,
rights.
what is your take on?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
For getting or using music without getting rights. I don't know, but just FYI, if you're using my music, it's chill. I don't.
You're putting that out there?
Yeah, I'm putting that
on
out
wax?
there. Yeah, it's all on Bandcamp. Fuck Spotify. And if you're making like a homie video, you can use my shit. It's all good.
What if you're
What if Red Bull Media
Yeah,
House
what if
wants to
you're
use it
selling
for
it?
the new
Yeah.
Travis
no,
Rice
if
video?
there's some sort of like corporation attached to it, like
yeah, it's a
pay
commercial
up.
for
For sure. You got money, like spread the love. If you want to use like, cool artists and the homies, like you should try to pay them for sure.
That's a good take. That's a good take.
Yeah. And if you got no money, fucking use it. Who cares?
It's so funny how that shit changed. Just like you couldn't use anything and now you could just use the Beatles, no problem, or whatever. Like that was that's in like 3 years.
Yeah, because YouTube has the licensing rights now, right?
Yeah, it's like so
So you can just
crazy
use whatever
how
you
that
want,
changed.
Yeah,
according
that's-
to YouTube.
That is kind of the
Well,
other
they
thing,
they
is-
pay the bands, right? Like they pay
Yeah,
the
pay
record
the
companies. The
Right.
record,
Yeah. If you're on
Get
a
a couple
label,
peanuts.
yeah, I don't think it's much.
Yeah, it's like probably similar to Spotify streams or something.
Yeah,
They shove the ad revenue on there. Your videos got ads. You don't get
Yeah, you
the
don't
money
get
from
money
the
from the
ads. It
ads.
goes to
They
the
do,
record
yeah.
companies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This is for everybody. What's your opinion on using music that has already been in snowboard videos?
Already been used songs.
Yeah, ABD.
Lucy, I know you got a take.
I got a big take on this. I think it doesn't matter. Nothing matters in videos. It's just it matters with like how you're gonna like it matters with how the person's gonna watch it. You can use whatever song you want, but if I'm watching a video and I'm watching your part that you worked hard on all year, song starts playing, I'm like, oh shit, what was this song? Oh, that was like Ethan Dice's part, like back that like, oh yeah, remember he did that cab too. That was so sick. Like, and then your part's like done. And I didn't pay any attention to your part. Like it's just not making the same impression on you. Just like try a little harder and like, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna happen. Like I've definitely used songs that have been used. I try really hard not to, but like it definitely happens. But
Isn't part of the joy of making music finding that diamond in the rough song, like that
Yeah.
right? That kind of finding that track that hasn't been used, I think is kind of part of the art of the whole thing.
oh, totally. I think
The
that's
hunt.
the best. Just like having like you have the playlist all year, you're like adding to it, trying to get the perfect song. Like so many people hit me. I feel like I get I'm like the guy that people text in the summer, like, has this song been used or something? And I'm always just like, it's hard for me to even remember all of them, but I'm just like, don't use that song. Like for one reason or another, like I've heard it. I think it got used somewhere. It could have been a skate video.
Yeah.
Or maybe just that song's corny. I don't know. But like, just don't use that one.
Yeah,
I can't give too good of a reason.
I feel like repeats come from like a lack of education.
Definitely. I think it's embarrassing a lot of times,
Yeah,
Like, especially if you use like, I don't know, like a JP song or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's like unthinkable reuses that happen for sure.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
But then there's nuanced reuses that are a little bit more socially
And people get
acceptable.
bent out of shape about the skate ones too, which obviously don't matter. But then it's that same thing I was talking about. It's like people get so like focused on that, and they'll still, people still talk about Jake Johnson's part or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
that was
like, that one's still, but it's a skate part. Like if you don't skate, you have no clue.
Yeah, that's an unspeakable reuse. And like Beyond Metals, for example, like this is nuanced only probably to me and a few others, but they used a song it's the Moby song. It was either in Modus Operandi or The Reason. I can't.
Yeah.
And that thing got stuck in my VHS player as a kid. So I watched that video so many fucking times, like probably hundreds, maybe thousands of times, that when my experience when that song comes on, I'm like, oh, they use the song for The Reason. Now 90% of the people have probably never seen The Reason.
Yeah, they're Euro though. Euros get a little more.
Oh yeah, Euros get a pass.
They just get a little more leeway. My Canadians
100%.
too.
Canadians do. Okay, all right.
I don't know.
I like it.
Dude, Bodie used the song. Sorry, Bodie, I liked your movie, but
Postal Service.
you used a song that was in a Man Boys movie, I think. And when it was in the Man Boys movie, I was like, this is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. And then Bodie used it again this year. That's always funny when that happens.
How did it look to Bodie's footage?
I
Probably
can't
better.
remember whose part it was. It was that like dad rock song.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
can't remember which Man Boys movie it was, or it could have just been a man boy riding to that song, but
Right.
it was definitely a Man Boys shit.
it is kind of funny like how music can look better on someone else, or like in a different video with a different vibe,
Oh, totally.
and like
And you could do it better, or you could use a live version, or
true.
cover, or I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? You're supposed to be turbo takes. So we're not really turboing through these.
Okay, this is again for everybody. What female rider do you think will win the Olympics in slopestyle?
Mia Brooks.
Yeah,
Mia Brooks.
Mia.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Clean sweep. All right, this is our last question.
Think or want to win.
Just think.
Or Zoe.
But yeah,
Zoe's
what
a
I
win
was
too.
gonna
Yeah.
say, what about Zoe?
Yeah, Zoe could
Yeah.
definitely do it. Or
Think-
Kokomo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julia, or is she hurt? Did she get injured?
Not sure.
All right, last question for everybody. Favorite video that dropped? I assume we're talking about this recent cycle,
Yep.
not just of all time.
I'm going to go first.
Yeah, please.
Buster 2.
Buster 2.
Dope answer.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
I'll go in there. I've already said Buster 2 on a previous show, so I'm going to switch it up. On Videopocalypse, the Sinister Films, Head Underwater.
That one's sick.
That one grew on me. Like my first watch, I was kind of like, oh, this is pretty good. And then I watched it again. I was like, God dang.
The last line in that one was dope.
Yeah. What do you got,
Gap
Luce?
out to board slide. I have Atlas 2, I think is by far.
Yeah.
That's by far the best video. That one's almost like, it's like last year with Renee's, you
Yeah.
know? It's
Yeah.
like there's one that's just like,
It stood out.
this is obviously the best video. And then it's like everybody else is duking it out behind that. But I think Rome, Swarm?
Swarm, yeah.
That
Great
one's
video.
epic. Filming, editing, music.
I'm surprised to hear Alice too, from someone who turned their back on
Yeah,
I
good.
can still appreciate it.
It's a
Okay,
good
okay.
observation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
Because
then
I had the same take. I was like, Alice too, like clearly the front runner for video.
Yeah.
yeah.
of
I
the
mean,
year.
Colton is by far the best
The level,
filmmaker
the
we
level
got right
of
now. Yeah.
snowboarding too was pretty
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Forrest and Tommy and Cooper, like
Yeah.
that's as good as it gets. And then Buster 2, obviously insane. And then, dude, that Nomadic video I loved. Just Kazu footy Kazu's my goat. I think anytime you get to watch Kazu,
Yeah, it's a
that's
treat.
as sick as it gets.
Yeah.
And that crew is insane. They look cool as hell.
And Shadow, is it Neko Sagi? What's the
Nagaseki,
Nagaseki?
Sato's movie, Nekosagi.
Not gonna,
Not going to work anymore.
not gonna work here anymore.
That thing was sick.
So what is it that you say you do here? All right, that was it. That was turbo takes. There was nothing
Yeah.
turbo about those takes. That was
Fastest version yet.
yeah, that was probably the longest turbo takes we've done in a while, but we did it, and we're going to get into Run Through a Wall trivia.
Welcome to Run Through a Wall Trivia.
Grab your buzzers. Silk, walk them through it.
Okay, guys.
You're fired.
This is going to be reading questions. Buzz if you want to answer. First one to buzz gets to answer. If you're wrong, we highly encourage you to do a run through a wall. Smelling salt.
Just get a couple.
Yeah, you guys got some salt
Get
in
them
for
out.
me.
You can take
Yeah.
a little preemptive salt.
Is there salt for me?
Seth
Yeah.
needs one.
Yeah.
You guys got any?
Toss him a bottle.
I
Toss him a
probably
bottle.
need some too.
All right.
And you can also buzz before he's done finishing the question if you're feeling confident. But he's going to try to stop reading as soon as you buzz. So
who do you think is going to take it? So
I mean, I don't know. Probably Lucey, but I think
Yeah.
I think it's
Also-
anybody's
Fair bet.
game.
Front
you know,
runner.
Cocard's like, I feel like when it comes to games and whatnot, you're kind of a gamer.
Yeah.
I am
A
a gamer.
bit
I'm pretty
competitor.
Yes.
Yes. It's a fierce
but
competitor.
That doesn't make up for the fact that I'm kind of a dumbass.
What's the best snowboard contest you won?
Maybe this is the first thing that came to mind, but the Bro Down Showdown
Whew.
at Bear Mountain.
Sick.
Yeah. Legendary.
Big
show.
win.
Yeah.
Big win.
Do I get a point for that?
You know,
We're not sure. We'll consult with the
Baby
team.
Huey's, the general's got some freaking
I know.
knowledge.
He's got some knowledge.
The
I don't know.
general's
I'm
got
not
some
feeling very
knowledge.
confident
I
today.
feel
though.
like it's a pretty. It could be anybody's game. Usually we got a front runner. I think anybody could take this one.
All right. And also, so you guys know, you guys get this trophy, Run Through a Wall Trivia.
Hell yeah.
It's
Solid gold.
You can put it next to your Bro Down Showdown trophy if you win.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First question. What male snowboarder from New Hampshire won the Junior Jam in year 2000? 5, 4, 3. Say it. What's the problem?
Seth.
Pat Moore.
That's right.
Oh,
Glad
okay.
you got that.
Nice.
That's yeah.
He's on the board.
Yep.
New
That's on the
Hampshire.
board.
Damn, I should
All
have
right.
known that.
What is LNP's real name?
Is that me?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's you. That's all I got.
Laurent Nicolas Paquin.
Yep.
Something like
Can
that.
we get the French last name pronunciation?
Paquin.
Paquin? Yeah.
We'll take that.
All right. So Lucey and Seth are on the board. How many does Cocard have?
I'm looking at the board. I'm seeing a goose egg.
Oh, he's got okay. He's got 0. Okay. Just wanna- Okay. Next question. What rider beatboxes their own part in a Neo Proto?
Lucy.
Tim Eddy.
That's
Easy.
correct.
I knew that.
That's good. I had no
Yes, you
idea.
do. That's the key.
You got
That's
to
the
get
key.
ready. You got to get ready.
Okay.
That one was actually for Cocard. I thought that was kind of catered
Yeah,
to
that
him.
was your.
Tahoe.
I like
That's
when
the
you-
only one I've known so far.
I like when you tell them beforehand that it's catered to them.
You didn't know
Get it
LMP's
wrong.
name?
No, I did.
All right. Next question. What Disney movie was Nils Mindich?
Seth.
Cloud 9. I
got inside. I leaked that one
I had a
before.
leak. I'm on the board for 2.
Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was like a trick, right?
I was going to say
the Cloud 9 was a
else.
trick, and he was wearing a ponytail to look like a woman.
So sick.
Yeah, pretty sick. Who shot the most recent photo of Spencer Schubert's cover of Slush magazine?
No.
That's not right.
Oh, hit it.
That's
Any
not
takers?
good.
Any takers?
That's not good.
Shit, I just
I-
saw this.
You guys should know that.
Oh,
I
wait,
know
I
it.
was there. Oh my God, who was
Wow.
with them?
The fact that you guys don't know this is
Yeah,
bad.
come
It's Da.
Oh,
on. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's who I was gonna.
Well, you
I
You
didn't guess.
didn't press the buzzer though.
you didn't do the buzz.
But
all right.
everybody passed.
Should I do one?
No, you only if you get it wrong, you got to do a salt, or if you do what Seth
I'm just
did
gonna
and
do
you
it
have to,
anyway.
you
I have
go
to do
5
salt.
I'm not
seconds
giving you a
without.
point, and you got to do a
No,
salt.
I didn't expect a point because I already
good,
got
good.
it wrong, and then they kind of
Certainly
Again,
not.
Yeah.
where are we at with
Certainly.
Cocard's points right now?
I'm still seeing a goose egg.
Okay, just want to make sure.
No
Okay,
change.
all right.
No change.
All right, so
There's just a little bit of dust on the paper.
okay, perfect. Name 2 siblings that are from Germany that both DJ and are both professional snowboarders.
Seth.
Who got it?
Oh shit! No,
5,
I'm
4.
out. I'm out.
Next buzz.
Ethan and Annika
yeah.
Morgan.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes. He's on the board.
He's on the board.
I like that. This could be a come from behind win right now.
Notice how
Yep.
that was a music question.
Yeah, you're the music guy. You're
Put
pigeonholing
myself- you're
yourself.
pigeonholing yourself.
Still,
I totally got those
Typecast.
that confused with the Crotters, Filippo and
Yep.
Giacomo. Yeah, that's where I was going with it, and it was. I realized like right last minute Italy. Nope.
All right. In the 2002 Winter Olympics in halfpipe, what female rider won gold? 5.
Kelly Clarkson.
That's,
Kelly. Oh my God.
all right, that's not correct. Who's got
Next
the correct
buzz.
answer?
Next buzz. Cocard.
Hannah Teeter.
No, no.
Wait,
he was,
what was the question again?
he was
my
so
God.
close. He
Seth,
just.
come on.
How do you? Come
I can't
on.
believe
What
I
is the
botched
question?
that.
Oh.
Wait, I got to do it.
Are you allowed to repeat the question?
The question was in 2002 Winter Olympics in halfpipe, what female rider won gold? And he said Kelly Clarkson.
It's
Kelly Clark.
There it is.
Yes, I didn't notice the sun on there.
Oh my God. That's
Kelly
so
Clarkson.
embarrassing.
All right, I'm telling you, this could be a Cinderella
Sleeper.
story.
Music. It's music because I knew she was a musician.
Yeah.
We're all tied up.
It all comes back to music. All right, next question. Who was quoted saying, "Holy shit, was that a cab 1080? Was that an inverted cab 1080 with the
Dave
melon
Chappelle.
grab?" Yes. That bitch is crazy in a grenade video. That's correct. Yep.
Damn it.
What does Lucy got?
Lucy got 3. Took the lead.
Stats got 2.
I mean, I feel like I'm -2 right now.
All right.
You get negative points?
No, we could figure out how to do that though.
So you can
All
just
right.
Guess away.
What Canadian female pro has a video part in Love Hate? Put your hand by the buzzer. You
Lucy?
got
Oh my God.
5,
Canadian female.
4.
Priscilla Levac, is she?
Seth.
Marie
That's correct.
Francois.
Oh,
Seth's wrong.
okay.
Boom.
Did you hit the buzzer first?
He did
Yeah,
hit the
yeah,
buzzer.
yeah.
Yeah, he hit the
did.
buzzer.
He did.
All right.
Seth, that's a minus point for that.
We've never had negative
I
points.
couldn't remember she's Canadian.
All right. This one I feel like you could get.
Okay,
Cocard.
I'm
I
just
want you to
gonna get
get your
ready.
hand
Yeah.
close. All right.
Okay.
What is the name of Mike Bassage's compound with a cabin?
Oh, that
I am
was
I am
like
going to go Cocard. There'll be a replay on the screen.
Okay.
So,
area 241.
Close.
What?
That's not it.
I'm going to throw to Lucy.
I
Mike
thought
Bassage's
it's
cabin?
very. The numbers are very close.
It's definitely 241 because it's like 241. What do you have?
I have 251 on here, but I think I'm wrong.
No.
I think you
it's
got to
like-
do a song.
I-
So
I think
minus
you gotta
points,
take a
minus
song.
points.
I think that's a typo. That's a typo.
Chat GPT.
That's a typo. Yeah, that is. Literally, give me a song. I'm
Cocard,
sorry.
You're getting a point for that.
I'm actually going to go out back and beat the shit out of myself for that. I'm
Chris,
sorry.
I'm going to
251. That doesn't even make sense.
I know. I think I was just typing furiously. And, actually, in my head, it was 251. I'm not going to lie. I think I just have been carrying around false
Hey, you know what?
information.
You just did Videopocalypse.
Yeah.
It's totally understandable.
Thank
you
you.
have a pass. You
I
have
appreciate
a
it.
pass.
I'm sorry to our audience.
Chris, you have -1 now.
All right. -1.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Hey, Cocard. Fucking hand by the buzzer, dude. What are you doing?
I'm hitting the salt.
What
nice.
is Torstein Horgmo's musical alias?
Eddie Bell.
That's correct.
And he
Wow.
didn't make your Mount Rushmore?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
he did.
Sorry,
remember
Torstein.
I said like I'm only saying
Who you're into? Sounds
like,
worse.
music who I fuck
You're
with.
not bumping that?
I
You
fuck
don't
with
like-
Torstein.
you don't
I
like
just,
Eddie
no,
Ball?
I just don't listen. Like I appreciate the fuck out of what he does, and it's sick music. Like I don't know.
So
the
what you're saying-
production value of that shit is really good. I just don't like listen to the. I'm not into it. Sorry.
It's kind of like Sting is somebody who I admire. Do I listen to his music? No, but I,
Yeah,
do I
but it's still
respect the fact that he's making it?
Yes, exactly. Yes, I do respect the fact. that he's
Let the
making-
record show Cocard and Lucy are tied up at 4 points.
Holy hell.
Seth, you have 2. Chris, you have -1.
Okay. Next question. What was one of Ika Backstrom's board sponsors prior to Forum and DC?
Canoe.
That's correct.
Oh,
I almost said LibTech.
Sims, I think Sims is on there. There's one more. I have.
Was Endeavor one of them?
Hold on, I texted Ika. I'll tell you the full roster right now. I thought it was just GNU, but he
Could have been.
said
I don't even remember.
he said I rode for GNU, then Sims, then Genius to Forum.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
genius.
I didn't know the Genius thing. though.
Forum.
All right, we got 3 more questions. This one is definitely going to be Lucy's bread and butter. So, who did Jesse Burtner own a production company with prior to Think Tank?
JB Deuce.
Yeah, who's the writer though?
Jason Borgstead.
That's correct.
Nice.
What was it called?
JB
JB
Deuce.
Deuce.
Oh, JB Deuce.
Two
That's
JBs.
the- okay.
Yep.
And he's got a shop in Anchorage.
Yes, he
Blue and
does.
gold.
Borderline.
Shout out.
Gold.
Shout out
Blue and gold.
Borgestead.
Yep.
Respectable back 9 tail. All right. Hey,
Ready?
there we go. In a robot food movie, who is quoted saying, "Here we have a rickety old mailbox."
Oh, my
Cocard.
God.
Travis Barker
Yes.
on top of gas pumps.
Top of some
5 to
gas
5.
pumps.
We're gonna try to get a shot. I don't know.
All right, so we're tied.
Nose
tied.
pressed.
There's one question left.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I think since they're tied, this is a tiebreaker. So I think you can't answer this one.
I love
Shit.
it when there's a tiebreaker and the person
That's
who's
okay.
not tied answers.
Because that happens. Because I don't
every
have any other
single time.
questions. I'm sorry, Baby Huey.
It's fine.
You're out of the running.
And I think it's a good one for you
Do
to
I have
not
to do
answer.
assault?
Yes.
No, you don't. You don't have to do something.
You
All right,
legally are
and I think you'll
obligated.
understand why I said this afterwards. What rider once smacked their head on a rail and then aggressively sniffed after asking
Lucey.
if they need stitches?
Seth Huot.
That's correct.
Good win. Good win.
All right, Lucy. Here you go.
That's
Congratulations.
a highly coveted item.
Yeah. Put that on the
Do I
mantle.
get to keep this?
Yeah, you get to keep it. Bring it home with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's your trophy.
That's your trophy.
Yeah.
That's your trophy.
All right, this one here is a special one. This one's for all the writers out there trying to find your own way. We're shouting out Pacifico, the official beer of the podcast. Pacifico's been showing up in all the right places lately, okay? Whether it's the mountain or some newly discovered spot off the slope, Pacifico has been riding with those who are pushing beyond. When you've had a long day of getting out there with your friends and you're recapping the day, have a Pacifico. Us over here at the Bomb Hole will be a raisin one for you, too. So with that, bringing you a message from Pacifico to continue to find your own way. 21 plus, discover responsibly. Pacifico Clara beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. If you're looking to improve your snowboarding, maybe dial in those fundies, heck, even just having a good time with the boys, Woodward Park City is going to be hands down your best bet to make all that happen and more this season, because Woodward Park City is a state-of-the-art action sports hub. It's only 20 minutes from Salt Lake City. I mean, that's just blink of an eye and you're on the chairlift. And in a world filled with overcrowded resorts, jam-packed parking lots, long drives to the chair, Woodward Park City is offering you a solution that not many other resorts are even able to fathom. And new this year, the Winter Mountain Park Season Pass. For only $499, you can ride all season at one of the Wasatch's best terrain parks. You can get the most fun and legitimately the best value out of your winter. You can maximize your time, easy in, easy out. It's right across from the freeway. Tiny walk and you're on the chairlift in seconds. If you want it all, you can get indoor access, outdoor access, special access to all the events, exclusive discounts. You're going to need the all access membership. You'll be treated like a king royalty over at Woodward Park City. And if you want some more information, head on over to woodwardparkcity.com. Hello? Oh, it's actually for you, the listeners. I'd like to introduce you to the everyday hydration solution. And of course, we're talking about Yeti's latest product, the Rambler Travel Straw Mug. Boy, is this thing pretty and practical. It's got a straw, quick flip, 100% leak proof when it's closed, okay? It's going to be great for sipping on the road again, in the gym, in the wild, or any possible scenarios in between. It's got great lid positioning, an incredible handle, good for righties and lefties. Now you're probably wondering, are there any key features I need to know about? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, 100% leak proof when the straw is closed, quick flip, so it's ready to drink at any moment. It's cup holder compatible. It's got an easy grip handle, very intuitive, okay? It's double wall vacuum insulated to keep your cold drinks cold, even on the hottest of days. It's rust and puncture resistant because guess what? Made with kitchen grade stainless steel. And last but not least, dishwasher safe. So if anybody out there is drinking any beverages this year, I highly recommend you get your hands on the Yeti Rambler Travel Straw Mug, which you can find over at yeti.com.
All right, let's jump right into our Videopocalypse recap. For those that didn't tune in, we did 16 hours of snowboard videos. We watched 56 videos. We had 11 stream crashes over the course of the live stream. So basically on Monday, we got in there at 9 a.m. We wanted to watch every snowboard video from 2025, which wasn't, we had to whittle a bunch off the list, but we figured 14 hours was enough. Actually, you did 16. I did 14. Dixon did the full 16. You left for a hockey game.
Yeah,
in the middle.
I had a little hockey game, but yeah, that's probably about the same as you.
Yeah.
When you add it all up.
Yeah, so we wanted to basically do this concept called Videopocalypse, where you watch every video back to back. It was fucking horrible. Like honestly, it was torturous. I had some McDonald's, which resulted in a little bit of diarrhea. What else? I mean, the stream kept crashing. About every hour and a half, our entire stream would crash, and we'd lose it, and we'd go back up. And there was a couple loyal people that were in for the entire chat. You know, we
Shout
need to
out
get
them.
we need to
Yeah.
get Dixon
Some
in
of my
here for
dogs.
this. All right, we got Dixon in studio now, who was the kind of Steven Spielberg, the producer, the IT guy. Let's just go high level, Dixon, on the live stream, the 16-hour live stream. Give us maybe top 4, maybe the talking points, moments, takeaways.
A lot of Arby's talk. A lot of fast food
yes,
talk.
Yes.
Early on, there was a lot of powder videos up front in the playlist that we may or may not have gotten pretty bored of pretty fast. So we just kind of talked about fast food instead
Yes.
for a couple hours.
What did we find out about Arby's, though? There was one person that was a closeted Arby's fan. Who was that, Dixon?
Seth Huot over
Seth
there.
Huot was a closeted Arby's guy.
I mean, what can I say? I like Arby's.
And then what did you do?
I ordered it for lunch on DoorDash.
Yep.
I will say it was comedic. I didn't go into the day planning on getting Arby's.
It was a satirical
Correct.
Arby's
Correct.
order.
Just thought it'd be
What'd you
the
get?
funniest Move.
Did you go roast beef?
I did. It's classic roast beef
Yeah.
and some fries. So
Tell me
what
you're
did-
in.
Rated out of 10.
Well, yeah,
Tell me
rated
you're
out of
in.
It's
10.
it's not my first choice.
yeah, it was fine. I mean, at least the 7 maybe.
7? I like
My
that.
my bar for food is just pretty high baseline.
Well, while
So-
we're on the topic, you had also Thai food for the first time on the live stream. Where did that land for you?
that was probably a 6 or 5. It was all right.
Whoa!
What is this Thai food spot?
It's really good. It's like the best Thai food in Salt Lake. It's
What's it
called
called?
Chai Go Thai to go. Chai
I'm
Go
not
Thai to go.
an Asian noodle guy. I like rice more than noodles. And then Spencer Schubert.
rice.
It's fair. They got fries though.
They got sesame seeds on the buns.
They got the
probably.
curly fries, right?
Yeah, they were pretty good.
How'd those stack up?
They were, I think the ones I got were probably at least 2 days old. Basically. They were pretty cold, but taste-wise they were fine. And then yeah, Spencer Schubert was like, "Yeah, you got to put the peanuts in the whatever I got." And
Pad
it
Thai.
was- Yeah, my pad thai.
Which is exactly right. You do have to put the peanuts in the pad thai.
I don't know that you do. It was like that.
You've never had
recommended.
pad thai before that?
No.
First timer. North Carolina.
But how
Yeah,
this
it's
started,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
How this all
Are you
started
the one that watches
was-
the videos fast or whatever?
Yes, 1.75 everything.
Oh,
Yes,
I
yes,
got you.
Yeah.
And how this all started was Chris, I don't know how we got on the topic, McDonald's, asked Dixon what he orders at McDonald's. And it was an absolute
Yeah, why
moment.
don't we just recap that real quick? 'Cause that was unbelievable.
So if it's like a lunch day, if I'm in the mood for McDonald's or like at dinner after a long day, I'll get 2 double cheese, 2 McChicken, a large fry, and then like a drink or whatever.
What's the age on you?
25.
Okay.
Am I on an island or is that a savage McDonald's order? Because to me, that's savage. Are we in agreement? That's pretty savage.
That's pretty savage.
That's what I thought. It was funny because this who do we have in there? It was Norm and
Squid.
And they're really locked in on this video. They're like, these tricks are important, and I'm like, wait, guys, like, did you not just hear Dixon's McDonald's order? We're talking about the complete wrong thing right now. Yeah. At any rate, respect.
How often do you hit that?
Not often.
Okay, because
It's,
you're like a pretty fit looking guy.
I also do a lot of cardio.
Okay,
that would be Sunday I swam 2.8 miles.
nice.
But I only do the cardio because my diet is atrocious.
Okay. All right, so let's get back to Videopocalypse. We're recapping Videopocalypse. So there's still
anybody
on.
who missed Videopocalypse, that's kind of exactly how it went. Basically. We got bored of talking about the videos and then went straight to food.
Yeah. There's some other things that happened.
Jeremy Jones pulled up.
Yep.
That was cool.
Who's not happy we were watching a ski video.
Have you talked about that
Yeah,
yet?
that was
No, we
mid-ski
haven't.
video,
Respect,
too,
Jeremy.
right?
Yeah.
Squid insisted we watch a ski video that came out this year.
But you didn't even finish all the snowboard videos, right? On Holden's playlist?
We got
No.
Dixon.
Me and Seth did.
You made all, what's 90 something?
50,
No,
we shortened it. We trimmed.
Yeah, so you shortened it to add a ski movie.
Yes,
Basically.
that's
Want to
correct.
make note of that.
Yeah, the people in the chat were not happy about that. We're going to talk about the jet ski
Shout out
video.
people in the chat.
We're going to talk about the jet ski video in a little bit, but I just want to go high level with whatever all the other. Spencer Schubert joined us, right?
Yep, that was awesome. Brought some snacks.
He was great. The energy got much higher once he got in there.
Oh yeah, and then fell off a cliff as soon as he left.
At one point, I was asleep on the couch.
Yep.
Just to let you guys
I
know.
have a
During
video
what
of his
video?
face. If you want to see that,
I mean, I was probably hour 13 or so. You dude, you're just getting. I'm dumber. Like I lost brain cells because of this.
That's fair. We were in the trenches.
Yeah.
that was a rough.
Candy, nicotine, McDonald's,
Bloaters.
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 Yeah, we
Lots
were
of
bloated.
bloaters. I think like one of the highlight comments in the chat that we were just dying over because we had so much Arby's talk. OEM beef.
Oh yeah,
OEM
Yep.
beef.
Stock beef, OEM beef. Yeah.
And then it started referring to the videos. No, this video's OEM beef. You know.
Chris,
It was
I
great.
need to hear about. I think a good example of what kind of state of mind you were in happened. When
Oh,
you
this
were
is
conversing with
okay. If
Schubert.
you want to know like how mind-numbing 14 hours of snowboard videos straight on a big screen TV is, when Spencer was on his way over, he's like, "Hey, I'm coming. Do you need any snacks?" I said, "Yeah. Grab me some gummies. I need some nicotine." And that was pretty much it. I just needed nicotine and candy. Really, is what I was looking for at that point. I was crashing, and then I was just staring at my phone. And I wanted to go on Instagram, but what I did is I actually just typed Instagram into my text bubble, and I just texted the word Instagram to Spencer. Like, that's how fried my brain was from these videos. That I was like, oh, I'm going to go on Instagram. And I literally just texted the word Instagram to Spencer Schubert. Like, I'm telling you.
Like it's not a search bar.
And then I said, sorry, I thought that was the search bar. But yeah, we fried our brains. And these
As soon as Spencer showed up, stream crashed. Right on time.
Oh, and they had a bong hit for every time the stream crashed. Bong hit for every time we mentioned Arby's.
Yep.
What? This is the chat that was harping on
Chad
this.
was having a blast. We got Meyer who came in really 12th hour and was keeping the chat alive there at the end. It was real nice.
Raymer.
Sorry.
Rameski.
Raymer, my
Yeah,
bad.
Raymer was
Yeah.
taking a shot every time he saw a double cork.
Pretty much.
He didn't take. I don't think he took a single shot. 'Cause by that point, it was all street videos.
Yeah, a lot of street towards the end.
Yeah.
And only 11 crashes?
Yeah,
So-
11 crashes. Yeah, stream crashed 11 times. So everybody that stuck in there with us for that absolute piece of shit live stream, we appreciate you guys.
The real ones.
We'll see you next year.
Yeah, we'll see you next year. Yeah.
Well, me and Squid will probably see you. Chris will, I'm sure, will distance himself as far as possible for next year.
I made the best teaser that it kind of went over a lot of heads. Chris appreciated it, but you know, I am absolutely just proud of this thing. Maybe we'll tee it up, you know.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the Indiana Jones. You know the scene where they're around the ark
Oh,
and
yeah,
then they
the
open
ark.
the ark and
They all
everybody's
melt.
faces melts. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
I think accurate.
sick.
Yeah.
Very accurate
Yeah.
for the experience.
It's
as
just
well.
gonna be a face melting experience.
Yeah.
Don't look at the screen. But yeah, it's great.
So, yeah,
Love it.
We did it. Glad we did it. 16 hours of videos straight. But I think a big topic that this kind of segues right into is, we chose to play the new jet ski video, which is getting a lot of traction amongst the snowboard community. Squid, who's our shipping guy, was very adamant that we play it. And I would say that the chat was furious about the ski video being in the situation. So I'm here to just kind of open up the table for conversation about where we at with this. I know everybody's got takes. Lucey, I know you're opinionated about this. I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Oh, it's super whack. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah? Go ahead. Keep going.
I don't know why you'd watch a ski video.
It had some great bails.
Yeah,
That's any-
I saw the teaser or whatever. The Tanner Hall's the concrete
he
wall
clips
or whatever.
the...
Yeah, that was cool.
Seth, do you have a take?
You know, I do. Like on the ski video, it was crazy because I was like, Squid was just like, or whoever. There's just a lot of hype going on. Yeah. And I was like sitting there thinking, I was watching the thing, and I was like, you know what? I just don't have the bandwidth to really total respect to all the skiers, obviously, and everyone doing it. Just doing their thing, right? But I was like, I don't know a single trick name. I couldn't even tell you a single skier. I know 3 skiers, and it's no hate on skiing or anything, because I'm not trying to go there, but it's just I just don't have the bandwidth. It's I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it because you see Jocelyn, tray flips, or El Toro. I don't really skate too much. I skate, but I'm not going to even think about doing that. But emotionally, I felt that. I was like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like you feel that, or you see like Noah Dean surfing a barrel and then all of a sudden he pops out and just does like some crazy 8-foot backside alley-oop on a wave. And like, I definitely don't surf, but I like feel it, you know what I mean? And then, you know, when the, you know, just with that, I was just kind of like, I just don't know. I just don't have the bandwidth really to like kind of like understand it, you know? So yeah, I definitely, I'm not like hating on them or any disrespect for any skiers at all. I think
you're
it's just like,
kind of indifferent. It sounds like.
I guess. Is it indifferent or just the fact that like
They're not listening, Seth. You don't have to be scared of them.
No, I'm not.
The Snowboarders podcast.
I'm not at all. No, I just don't want. You know, like I'm not putting that energy like in like out there like the because I really don't hate skiing. Like I don't hate skiing, but I don't.
You just don't care about them at all.
Well, it's not that I don't care about them. I'm just kind of look at it like I just don't have time. You know.
So you don't have the band. Your take is you don't have the bandwidth for skiing.
I don't have the bandwidth to just
that's
try
a
to
valid
dive
take.
into something.
I want to hear Cocard's take on this.
I'm just watching the
Are you trying to watch it?
Instagram right now. I just want to see what everyone's talking about.
Oh, so you're completely out to lunch on this. Is what you're
Well,
telling
I
me.
know that Torment Mag posted a skiing
Yeah,
video.
that's crazy.
So that got my attention, and now I'm looking at skiing, and
Brandon, if
kind
somebody
of cool. Like no one's got poles. Is that normal?
Yes, a lot of the skiers. A lot of them don't do the poles
In the streets, they're over the poles.
There's a couple poles in there. There's
a
a
little
mixed
bit.
bag.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
It's,
Brandon,
it's like
actually-
a skiing like jib movie, right?
So you haven't seen.
Dude.
So you haven't seen it.
No, I would never watch that.
Okay.
Skiing jibbing is like the lamest
why
thing
do you hate
ever.
it? Tell me why you hate it so much.
Because skiing jibbing is the worst.
Okay.
I would never watch.
Skiing Big Mountain.
I'll watch.
Insane.
I'll watch those sometimes. Yeah.
Okay,
The
why-
best way that a skier looks, I think they ride Alaska.
I agree.
Insane.
Yes.
And when you have a long shot and it's just a dot coming down the mountain fast as hell, and you can't even see that they're skiing, that's when skiing looks the best.
You can't tell that they're
You
skiing.
filmed skiing.
I filmed skiing before. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but it sounds like you are an avid hater of street skiing.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, why?
It's just lame. I don't like how
it's-
it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Is it like the rollerbladey vibes?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, nothing against them. Like, I'm friends with a ton of skiers. I like ride with skiers a lot. Like, if somebody hit me up tomorrow, like, let's go ride this thing, and they're like, hell yeah. I wish they were snowboarding, but nothing against skiers, you know. But I think just skiing.
Sounds like you have something against skiing.
I have something against skiers.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alta.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Guys.
obvious.
yeah,
That's
no, I'll
obvious.
talk shit on skiers all day. That's
Yeah.
punching up. We'll punch up all like. Get those skiers.
I think it's so whack that they're afraid of snowboarders so much that we can't go ride Alta.
Yeah.
You have to wait till it closes. And honestly, it's not a big deal because you walk up there and it's still sick.
You did a Cab 9 at Alta this year.
I did. Yeah, I love Alta. I'd love to ride
Wait, is that
there
where that
more.
clip was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
See,
That's dope.
I like that. I like that there's a place that I can't snowboard.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know. I
kinda-
don't know why.
It's kinda
you know,
cool.
You know, it's funny too, because like, I talk to all these other people. They're skiers, and they'll be like, we'll be talking about just going to the mountain, right? And I'm like, yeah, Brighton, whatever. And they're like, oh, never. And I'm just like, they're like, oh yeah, you go to like Alta or snowboard. They go, yeah. And I'm like, that's sick. You know what I mean? Because like obviously, I can understand. I put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, yeah, if you probably don't know where to go at Brighton and you're just kind of on the runs, like
That's like me.
I could get that, but you don't see like Brighton is
It's just boring
crazy.
terrain for them, though. I feel like.
Yeah, but everything outside the lines that we all ride and just thrive on and hit, and it's just all over the gram. Like Brighton is crazy. Like we've done a damn good job, right? Like putting it out there, and like it just goes psycho. I never get beat down with crazy snowbird footage.
I think Alta's got some good terrain. I think
sure.
They're holding.
I think they're holding some good.
I
think they are. I've snowmobiled around it after it closes.
I mean, maybe, but
Yeah.
like, because they're always like, oh, it needs to be steep. And I'm like, yeah, but it's just moguled out. Like, it's gone, you know? And the only thing I ever see from Alta is when they hike over the Catherine's Pass, hit those little diving board cliffs. That's basically Brighton. It's on our side. You know what I mean? Or they hike over and ride 3 shoot. that's like on our side. That's Brighton, basically. So it's pretty funny because like I'm not getting beat down with all this like crazy FOMO footage from the Bird freeriding or Alta.
Yeah.
And I love the Bird because like, the whole chips. I love that.
Snowbird's sick.
I love that. Love, the little cottonwood. But I don't know, for some reason, everyone's all, oh, Alta, we should, whatever. And they should open up. I'm just like, you know what? Keep it.
Yeah.
And
honestly, like, I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't really be like, fuck skiing because Alta, because it's not like, that's whoever's running Alta, kind of more like screw those guys.
Well, I think let's just like the whole skiing, snowboarding debate, right? Like hating on skiing. I'm not gonna lie, the video, I've been a lifelong hater of skiing, right? And I start questioning, what? Why?
You kind of liked it.
Why? I watched it the first time. Squid overhyped it. He said these guys have been filming for 5 years. I was expecting like a Lewis 2013 real
No video
snow.
could live up to that.
Like
The
I was
skiing
expecting
version
like,
of Deja Vu.
but it was different. It was like raw and it was authentic. Like the slams, they're hitting the ground so fucking hard to where you're like, dude, it is raw. Like it is authentic. I will say it has an authentic feel. There's some like Lifetime Achievement Award bangers. The guy goes through the fucking slide and comes out of the slide like once in a lifetime kind of A-grade clips. I can appreciate the skiing, but I think that the hating on skiing, it should be cheeky and fun. Like you don't actually like hate the skiers. You're kind of busting balls, but you're like, these guys are cool, right? Like I think ball busting on a fun level, but like the true like hate in your heart for skiers, I don't think there's any space for that. Like what's the upside? What do we have to gain? Sure, like Lindsey Vonn goes on a shit back in the day. She's like the fucking Sherpa of their sport, and she's like snowboarders and skiers should have separate resorts, and that's like your face of skiing, sure, but at the end of the day, these guys are fucking probably really cool. We'd probably be friends with all of them, and at the end of the day, like, is hating on somebody because they don't like you beneficial? Oh, you don't like me, so I'm not going to like you. I don't think you stand to gain anything from that. You can say I don't like the way it looks, but I can, everybody can have their own opinion on
I don't
stuff.
like the way it looks.
Yeah, that's fine.
it comes down to that unattraction.
Yeah.
Like I'm not attracted to the way that looks. So whereas like back to like my surfing content or the skateboarding, like I am so attracted to the way that looks, and you can feel it. You know what I mean? Like when Jocelyn lands that tray flip, you're just like, yeah, you know what I mean? And you don't have to be really like, for me, like like I said, I don't really. I do skate, like I like it, but it's not like I'm trying to tray flip anything. You know what I mean?
Is it kind of the equivalent of like pro skaters seeing their homies try snowboarding?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck that. It's whack.
Yeah, probably.
Or at least it used to be like that.
Yeah.
I think it's chilling out.
I think the thing that's different, though, like culturally from you take both of these things, like culturally, like I think older snowboarders, like people that snowboarded in the 80s and whatnot, right? Like they weren't allowed on any of the fucking hills. Like the mountains didn't allow you to go snowboard at Heavenly or all these places, right? Like snowboarders were not allowed on the mountains by skiers. So I think the old heads have a different experience where they're like,
They got some actual
fuck
hate.
skiers, right? Like they're literally like it's like there's hate in their heart with that.
They're calling the cops. They're kicking you off the mountain. They're pulling your past.
Yeah, 100%. And they were hated by skiers, and then the newer gen, they grew up kind of like, no, these are just all my homies. Like we're kind of doing the same shit, going to the same spots. So I think there's like a little bit of it's like the saying, all cops are bad, right? You're like, well, I don't think all cops are bad. I think there's probably some great cops out there.
You know what's awesome about this too is it goes both ways. I love this because it's like exactly right. You got these these ideas and you're trying to tell somebody where they can or can't go, right? So I like BMX. BMX. A lot of people are like, oh, whatever, like I don't really care for BMX. There's probably people out there, the way they care about BMX is the same way I care about skiing. They're unattracted. Great. Awesome. But I roll up to the Mammoth skate park. What do I see first thing? No bikes. I'm just like, what? Like, I can't ride a BMX bike in this epic, perfect bowl. And I have seen the footage, like Chris Fox and Corey Walsh, Fast and Loose crew. Fuck that thing up like crazy. It is like the sickest skate park that you could even imagine riding a bike. But these skaters, these old head skaters are all crusty, are like, no bikes. And I'm just like, that's whack as shit, trying to tell somebody what. And then they're like, oh, the pegs ruin the coping, or the pegs are going to fuck up the coping. And I'm like, so you're telling me your mantra of your entire thing is skate and destroy, but I can't ride my bike because my pegs are going to fuck your shit up. It's hilarious. So, you start looking at things differently, and it's just like, oh, okay, everyone kind of does it, so...
I mean, you just changed my whole world right there with that perspective change.
Totally.
Because I'm on the other side. I'm like, when I'm at a skate park and the bikes show up, I'm like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
100%.
They're going to run into me. They're fucking up the coping with their goddamn pegs.
I'm always like, why don't they have brakes? Like, well, you put some brakes, you can't even stop. But no,
that's a hell of a point.
It's a great point, Seth. It's a great point.
So, I mean, there's always two sides of the coin, obviously,
It made me question my own ideals, where I'm like, why have I been hating so long? But Lucey, he's got strong morals against being like, nah, that shit was fucking whack.
Moral of the story, skiers are cops. That's what you're saying.
I think, if anything, at least for street skiing, you can appreciate the spot, if nothing else.
Yeah, they had some great spots.
The spots in that movie, some of them are still insane.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I would watch I've definitely watched a PAL ski thing. You watch it for the terrain they're riding, or
True.
just see what's out there. I don't know.
If it makes you feel any worse or better, they rode a snowmobile across the pond up the street, Sugar House Park.
Yeah, it was like a 1 second clip. They used a snippet of it.
It was. It was much bigger on Instagram than it was in the video. I was kind of upset by that.
JP rode across an ocean.
Oh, yeah. Pat Moore rode across.
He definitely did make it across the ocean.
Yeah.
He was in the ocean.
Yeah, he left his at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know which is better, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, where we're at with skiing, snowboarding beef. It's an interesting topic. I was talking to Ian Bull, who posted it on the Torment site.
What's Ian's take?
Well, I think he's very open-minded. His brother's a skier, and he saw the video, and he was just kind of saying, like, dude, this is raw, this is real. I like what these kids are about. It's authentic. There's good spots. And he knew that he has a media company. He knew it'd stir the pot. He knew it'd go crazy. And it's like, it's smart. We're talking about it right now. We're talking about this video.
Yeah, any press is good press or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what else kind of changed my mind, like, about the beef, I guess, between snowboarding? Because I probably for years was just like snowboarding, alto, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then I finally just kind of grew out of it, I think. But it was when I had a kid and he was super young and I taught him to snowboard. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm not the type of parents gonna be like, you're gonna ski first and then you're gonna snowboard. I never quite understood why people think that that's the order of process to like teach your kid. But anyway, so he's a snowboarder, obviously. And then his friend is a skier. And then all of a sudden it was like, we got passes to Alta. Oh, well, we have passes to Brighton. They couldn't go together. You know what I mean? And then I was just like,
yeah, that's weird.
That
is weird.
Yeah. That really sucks, And then what a you know what I mean? Obviously, you can ski wherever, but it's like all of a sudden, if your kid's a skier, like skiing, all of a sudden it's like, Dad, I want skis. Like, how are you gonna react to that? It's gonna change your mind, but. Yeah, there was a moment for sure when it was just like they couldn't go together because they had to pass to Alta, we had to pass to Brighton, and it was kind of that thing. It's like
100%.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
damn.
I'm being devil's advocate here on all this. I like playing both sides, looking at it from all sides too. It's like there's the skiers that are like, we like Alta, we don't like snowboarding. That's what Alta is all about. Is not liking snowboarders, not allowing snowboarders in. I don't think that the guys in this ski video are in any way connected to that mantra, right? Like they're not. I don't think that's their deal.
No,
Jet Skis is kind of like a newer company,
Yeah.
Kind of like Dustbox vibes.
Yes, it's Dustbox adjacent for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna promote skiing, so that seems like the one to blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Jet skis seems like something cool and whatever the kids are into, and I don't know. Seems cool.
Yeah, I think it's rad. All the kids are like hyped on it, and like they're like hyping it up. I think it's super cool that it's like, oh yeah, that's my homie. That's our video. They put in 5 years, and it's like that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anybody who's got like the passion to do anything, no matter what they're on, is like it's worth like something. It's
Should that video go on Torment though?
That's not my call. That's where I'm just like, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. I mean, thinking about when I worked at Wendell's and everyone was at High Cascade, Wendell's was so lame because skiers were allowed.
No.
And it was like, oh, you work at Wendell's? That's so whack. And
I thought that way.
Yeah. But not anymore.
I did. I'm rethinking
growing.
things. I'm growing.
Yeah.
I'm emotionally growing.
I think we all are.
Do you like riding there now better now that you get to ride with skiers?
At High Cascade?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even the same. It's two different worlds back then. I do like our tribe though. I like our tribe. You know what I'm saying? I like snowboarders, but I'm just rethinking my open-mindedness a little bit. You know, and I think that's like, those guys found inspiration in that video. That's what Ian was saying. He's like, I'm inspired by the video. We're gonna share things that we're inspired by.
That's cool.
You can pull inspiration from surf. You can pull inspiration for ski. This is a sick enough video where snowboarders are pulling inspiration from skiers. And
is the video hosted? Not that this matters, but is it hosted on?
No, it's on
Torment.
No, it's on Jet Ski's
YouTube.
Like, YouTube.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense then.
Yeah. So, interesting stuff. What else, Lucey? I know you got more.
Shout out to Lucas, Jack, all my skiers. Wish you snowboarded.
What are your thoughts on skiers who skate in the summer, like skateboard?
Yeah, Lucas is a good skater. He likes skates vert and stuff.
I feel like when I see him skate in the summer, I'm like, you're halfway there. Just come to snow. Take your board skills. You'd be great.
T-Boy too. T-Boy's a good skater. Shout out T-Boy.
Pettit. Seems like a good skater.
Who's the homie that's like kind of over skiing? Was insane.
Pettit.
Pettit.
Yeah, Sean Pettit.
Oh yeah.
And then he's like amazing snowboarder as well.
Yeah.
He's got it figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
snowboard on days that you want to snowboard, and then get gnarly on skis when you're feeling like you're getting gnarly. Like that's like a superpower.
Seems like they like skiing or snowboarding in powder.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
Because I think they're probably it's got to be more fun. I couldn't tell you from more experience, but it just seems like they float better.
I don't know.
Lucy's,
You ever see a good looking powder turn on skis?
No.
You know,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's,
also, like,
that's why
I
it's
got
hard.
a lot of like empathy for them because they got to wear those fucking ski boots, dude. Have you put a pair of those things on?
I think if you're
Some
skiing,
snowboarders
bear
choose to wear
traps.
those.
true.
That was my question when we were watching the street video. I was like, "What's it like to just like chomp up stairs all day in those boots? That's got to be so gnarly." But I'm sure they're used to it. But it's like still, you're just like, just on hard pack, just clunk, clunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
And because they don't really have much grip, right? They're just kind of slippery too. Like,
100. They're sliding all over the
Yeah.
place. One of the skiers did the Kale Zima drop to ledge right up the road by Milo.
Oh,
Really?
the one to the flat?
They made it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking like it probably was a double heel bruise, like because you're
Yeah.
landing on you're not landing
Yeah,
between the.
true.
It's like you're landing
On your feet.
On your
Did
feet.
Kale try
Yeah.
it to board slide or
50.
lip slide? Yeah, to 50.
But he died, dude.
Yeah.
He died.
That was one of my favorite Kale Zima clips.
So gnarly.
Yeah, I want to report back if we know if that guy got double heel bruises from the.
It's a gnarly
What was
spot.
his din set at?
Yeah. The other thing too is when they tomahawk in Alaska, like their skis come
Oh my
off
God,
and
yeah.
they're like up the hill.
Do they, or do they
How
just
did they
like
get them?
bolt their skis? To
No,
their-
ski. They do double
they-
eject and.
They can come off.
Yard
for sure.
there.
Oh. Well, I knew they.
think.
I know they can come off that.
What's the video with Xavier De La Rue that came out with the skier? Whatever the.
Oh, yeah.
Vic-
that
Victor?
video was
Victor,
gnarly.
I mean. Yeah, Victor. Dude, there's a skier that tomahawks like 3,000 yards.
Not
with
Victor, his brother. There's a skier, homie.
Yeah.
I just watched.
Oh, yeah. Victor and a skier, not
yes.
Xavier. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, the skier literally tomahawks for like 2,000 vertical feet with no skis in sight. Just like full
True,
human.
you're right.
And I was just like, how do you get the skis?
You got
You-
beacons
maybe you
on them.
don't.
You got air tags on them.
Come back in spring.
Yeah.
The worst part is, what if now, since we're talking about jet skis, all the jet skis fans come over to the bomb hole blows up, and now we're like, fuck, we got to keep talking about skiing, guys.
Would you have a skier on the show?
We've had Tanner Hall, we've had
true.
Jossie Wells, we've had Taylor, we've had
Good point.
yeah, I'm trying to get Pettit on for a while. I think Chris Ben Shetler is somebody I'd like to have on, so I'm down, dude.
Yeah, I'm down with skiers.
Yeah, but not
Just
down
not
for
the act.
So you're not down for street skiing videos.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like
I'm
to
not
add?
down for skiing.
You're not down for skiing. But you said something on the phone the other day about
What did I say? I
the
don't
financial
remember.
state of skiing versus snowboarding.
No, they're just way bigger. That's why I'm like, obviously I'm joking talking about it, but I don't care. Their ski industry is like 10 times bigger than the snowboard industry. Those guys got all the bread. It's huge. Like,
I don't
they're
know.
way above us.
Yeah,
That's like
explain it.
your,
I don't know
your
anything about
BMX analogy. Like BMX is like tiny, you know?
Oh,
like,
it's stupid.
like, I don't even know if pros like can make a living or whatever. but,
Dude, if you're getting $500 a month, you are
Yeah.
hyping.
Totally. Skiers, that's like the totally opposite, you know? So it's like, that analogy is like I agree with it, but it's not, that's not apples to apples or whatever, you know? It's like, I can't even think of what an example of what that would be, but it's like skiing is like the big overarching, like
F1 to NASCAR
powers
or
to-
F1 to
powers of
rally.
P or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
But if you look at snowboard filmers, it's like you filmed some skiing. Jake Price has filmed skiing. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
he's filming skiing.
What other filmers have gone on to film skiing that came from snowboarding?
Like
Jonah.
everybody, eventually you end up, he's a skier, right?
Yeah, true. He was a
Yeah.
skier.
So he's going the other
He's
way.
a sledder.
He's a
Yeah,
sledder.
he's a sledder.
And he's a good dirt
Fair.
biker.
Yeah.
But it's because there's more money? Is that why?
There's way more money in skiing. Oh my God. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a way bigger industry, you know? It's like they sell so much more stuff. It's like so many more people do it. It's like, yeah.
Dude, I don't know the stats.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know them off top, but it's big.
Just when I think about Europe and the crazy chairlifts
Europe, all that
and
shit.
linking the ski resorts, there's just so much money in it, in like the
Totally.
entire thing. It's crazy that, you know.
Hit worldwide stats, skiers versus snowboarders. What do you got? I want to. We're doing some actual first time ever Googling while on the show. We never do this.
Yeah, Jamie, can you pull it up?
Skiing
on the thing?
GDP. But like, I mean, K2 ski versus K2 snow, like what's bigger, you know?
Well, that's
Like,
easy.
Yeah. It's got to be like way bigger.
Like not even comparable.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't just, you got to speak on facts when you're on air here. You can't just, people come on here and make shit up. We got to know.
That's not made up. It's way bigger.
Yeah. I don't know that though. So,
I mean, plus we all like to, you know, you go to Brighton or you go to Baker, it's like, oh, it's about the same.
I will say it. We say this about skiing being big, and it definitely is. But I see a lot of ski companies making boards, but not a lot of board companies making skis.
Yeah. Lib makes skis, shout out. Narrow ass snowboards.
We got
Liv does.
Yeah, Lib
Stick.
makes
That's right. Who do they have?
Really
Narrow
skinny.
ass-
They make really skinny snowboards.
narrow ass
That's sold in
snowboards
pairs.
for our friends that ski. That's like the tagline.
Okay.
Yeah.
says approximately 14.9 million people skied during 22 to 23 season, and 7.6 to 8 million people. in
oh,
that same
damn.
place.
So it's like
Big.
literally half as many people.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know why?
Why?
Well, half
You
as
know
many
why.
six.
2 skis.
Skiing's easier.
That is true. Skiing is easier. That's,
I
that's a
mean, you got
fact.
2 of them.
yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah. So is
Those yours? Both of them?
All right, we freaking beat the dead horse off of that
And you
conversation.
can sack on a ski.
True.
Yeah. Does that make it better or worse?
I think gnarlier on rails.
Who? Oh, Ben Strauss. Shout out. Sacked on a snowboard.
He broke his board and sacked.
I can't remember if he broke it or if he was trying a 1-foot trick, but he that's his like claim to fame. He did it.
Damn.
Yeah.
First one ever.
Pull up that clip.
Hard to do when you're strapped in, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the past 13 years, Patagonia's Pow Slayer series has earned a near mythical status among those seeking the steepest, deepest powder in the biggest mountains. These are the ones who let their tracks do the talking, who start before sunrise and leave behind lines as bold as they are nameless. The new Pow Slayer Freeride Kit is built for those riders.
All right, Shredders, listen up. With over 30 years in snowboarding, Vans continues to deliver top-shelf snowboard boots for not only their diverse roster of athletes, but everyday riders worldwide. There's literally something for everyone in the Vans range of snow gear. However, we're here to talk about the Infuse, Vans' most popular, all-terrain, all-condition boot. featuring hybrid BOA and lacing systems that are built for maximum customization of fit and flex. Embraced and backed by new-gen riders like Ken and Cummins, the Infuse is designed for performance that stands up in any terrain. So hit up your local Vans dealer and check out the Infuse and the rest of the 25-26 Vans Snow lineup.
Okay, picture this. One day you're chasing POW, the next, street skating in a city you don't even live in. Whatever your vibe is, chill, bold, classic, wild, Cole makes headwear that adapts because style's not a fixed thing. Cole Headwear. However many hats you wear, make them Cole. And I'm also currently wearing a bonnet provided by Cole Headwear. Let me tell you, this thing is clean. So check out coleheadwear.com and remember, however many hats you wear, make them Cole. All right, we're going to take a call from Mike Yoshida. Yosh, we got you on the line?
Yeah, how's it going, boys?
It's going good. First off, I want to start off by saying your icon when you do phone calls is absolutely incredible. I'll show the camera for the people that.
Yeah, that's my Bitmoji. Some people often wonder if that was default or if I actually made that, but yes, I did make that. So
incredible. Let's get into it. You just got the new cover of Snowboarders Journal, which was major. Totally unconventional cover, and I just want to hear about the story of how this thing came to be.
Yeah, so pretty unconventional cover. I was in Minneapolis last winter in February. I was doing a shoot for Sessions, and we had Casey Flipson, Calvin Green, and Riku Masada as our crew. And then this was the first day of our trip, so it was kind of like just find a warm-up spot to get the legs under him. And Calvin decided on this classic down bar that was in North Minneapolis. It's just like a stock down bar in an apartment complex. But yeah, people were kind of coming and going, and they didn't seem to care that we were there, so that was nice. And this kid comes along, and he's pretty curious as to what we're doing, and he starts chatting us up, and just like kind of a little comedian. He's showing us his TikTok account and kind of talking smack, and he just kind of integrated himself into the crew. So we were hanging with them, and I don't know where it came about. I don't really remember, but somehow he acquired this tote bin lid and was like sledding alongside the rail. And then I kind of encouraged him to try and stand up on it and see if he could like snow skate down the hill. And that's where I got the photo.
Incredible. And then how did you submit it as a cover where you're like, damn, I got something special here? Or how did that get selected?
Yeah, so this is the funny part, is that after that day, I was really hyped on that photo and edited it all up and whatever. And then I just went hard post on Instagram. And it started to like kind of pop off for me, at least. It started to like really gain likes and comments or whatever. And Colin Wiseman hit me up and he's like, hey, if you take that down, I'll run that photo. And I was kind of like, yeah, for sure. You know, like it's all yours. And I didn't really think anything of it. It had already seen like a couple eyeballs for sure, but then, you know, got taken down. And this is back in February. So I sent him the high res right away. And then I was kind of thought it would never come out because all the Snowboarders journals had already come out. This is the last one. And I was like, oh, maybe it's going to be like a cool spread in like the up top, which is like their photo gallery in the beginning of the mag. And it just never came out. So I was like, oh shit, maybe he just like forgot about it or whatever. And mind you, like the process of like getting a magazine cover is like pretty much like 99% of the time they're going to be like, all right, we want this photo potentially for a cover, lock it down. Like don't send any more angles to anybody else of like any other riders. This is like, you know, you kind of know. but you don't know until like the very end, until it's printed. But in this case, I had no idea up until the very end, and I just saw it on Instagram, and I just tripped out because I was just like, "What is this even real?" Like, it was like full on surprise for me.
It's incredible. It was such a refreshing photo to see on the cover of a magazine. And I've been seeing you're doing like all kinds of media, and I've seen all kinds of other news outlets picking it up. Like what's been going on? What's this snowball effect that's happened since this photo landed on the cover?
Yeah, for sure. This is by far the most viral photo I think I've ever shot. So when the photo came out on the cover, you know, Snowboarders Journal posted it, I posted it, and like you get your initial like viral reaction from any cover, but this one like went a bit further. Like there's that like social media nucleus, and it got out there, and then from there it got in the hands of Minneapolis local news. So it's I want to say it's KARE, which is NBC, and then WCCO, which is CBS. And they caught wind of it, and then they contacted me, and then everyone's like, there's like so many people in place in the Minneapolis community that were like searching for this kid. And somehow like the internet found him, put me in touch with his mother. I contacted his mother and then like relayed the info to the news outlets. Yeah, and then they put together these like pretty cool pieces where I sent them photos, and like they went to interview the family, and they actually like went to the spot and like reenacted some of the stuff, and like, but yeah, those two media outlets, like those videos now have like hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. So it's like, but that happened like after the fact, like 2 weeks later, and now it's like another like viral push, you know. So
you
pretty insane.
You think that kid's got like photo incentive? or like what about exposure meter? Like, he's probably out there now.
Yeah. You think he's got a check from the lid company that makes those lids?
Yeah, I think we should get him a little check from Sterilite or whoever else we can get out there. But what was cool though is that like a lot of people caught wind of it in the Minnesota community, and it was like I was like I want to get this kid a snowboard, you know, so I was gonna like do what I needed to do to like get him some gear, and like that was all like immediately taken care of within like Joe Sexton from Public gave him a board.
So sick.
There's this organization called Melanin in Motion, and they hooked him up with like outerwear and boots and bindings and a free season's pass to Afton Alps, lessons. And then what was really cool is they matched that for his little brother. And so they can go learn to snowboard together. So it's pretty sick.
Hell yeah.
Story.
That's incredible. So yeah, really special. That's amazing. It seems like I didn't watch any of the interviews, but how was the family's reaction when they got the cover?
Yeah, I think they're stoked. I mean, when I talked to his mom, she was like, "Yeah, that's awesome. Like, that's so special." And it's funny because like I don't think she really knew like how big of a deal it was until like later when the news outlets got a hold of it. And I saw her on the news. I've been trying to keep in contact with her to see how the lessons went. I guess Mickey had his first lesson this past Sunday. But I haven't heard back yet. So, I mean, and of course, like no pressure. Like there could be a good chance he doesn't even like snowboarding at all, and that's fine. But like, I mean, I think we all want him to like go on to become a snowboarder, which would be like such an awesome story. But like, obviously, like
you guys,
whatever he wants to do.
You guys like changed that kid's life for the better. That's so cool.
I'd like to think so. He's a really cool kid. He's very outgoing and just like a funny dude. So, yeah.
Well, killer, Yosh. Appreciate you taking the time to take this call. One last thing before we wrap it up. You know, we got Seth Huot in studio, and you're a big advocate. We were on the Seth Sniff for a long time. Maybe I was just thinking maybe you could explain like the Seth sniff and the lore around it and what it means, and just kind of give our listeners some context.
Oh man, yeah. Well, we gotta give it up to Seth. It's funny because I was thinking about the sniff the other day, and I went and rewatched that part. And damn, Seth, you really put it down that year. That part was fucked up.
Which video was that?
Just
Nice try.
it's a nice try. Closer, last part. But anyways, like the lore of the Seth sniff, and like Bertner is probably the person who brought this to our attention. But so the beginning of that part, it's like a montage of just bales. And there's this one spot, it's like the Minnesota Rail Gardens, where Seth just like he takes a good digger and like knocks his head into the rail, and like you can tell he's definitely concussed and his head's bleeding. But there's a shot and like everyone's like looking at the back of his head, and it's like just showing full tight his facial expression. And he's like, I don't know what he says. He's like, he's clearly concussed and dazed, and he goes like, I don't know, am I going to need stitches? And he's just like a hard, aggressive sniff. Like the most aggressive sniff you could ever imagine. So,
Yeah,
I don't know if that...
that's it. That's all there is.
Maybe maybe the concussion, like, like somehow like affected his olfactory gland to where he couldn't smell and he needed to sniff harder. I don't know. There's a lot of different scientific things that could have happened. So
Yeah.
I remember we were I would get like sniff texts from Yosh and Bertner just like weekly. It was so amazing. Just all of a sudden I'd see him and they just be all
Yep. I mean,
So
for
good.
the
I
people
love it.
listening, if you're with your friends, just hit it just like kind of out of the, just like a really hard sniff. That's really all there is to it. So.
Well, there's an additional thing. You really have to look the person right in the eyes and kind of have a wide-eyed look to it. So you're looking right into their eyes, and then you give them the sniff.
Proper tutorial. Yes.
That was great.
I love it.
That's how it's done.
Thanks for really giving us the hard-hitting topics here at the Bomb Hole. We appreciate that call.
Yeah, boys. Well, enjoy it and have fun today.
Okay.
Yeah, Yosh.
Thanks, Yosh. Appreciate you, brother.
All right. Love you guys. Later.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, dog.
See ya. All right. That's Mike Yoshida, everybody. Good stuff.
Legend.
The Seth sniff. Big topic.
Oh yeah.
You saw it from that bale, or?
I don't think I've ever been the same since, Chris. To be honest. That was the worst one of all time, I'd say.
Yeah, just lost in the grocery store a couple days later. Like, where am I? Or-
Definitely. I was on a flight like 2 hours after I hit that rail. I was like, it's done. Ripcord, go home, get right. Never been the same since.
Yeah. It's all right.
Just a little slower.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Ears are still ringing from it.
Yeah. From time to time. Wake up in a cold sweat.
Yeah, for sure.
PTSD.
All right, we're gonna get into heater clips. I got a jingle. I always forget I got a jingle for this one. Let me find the jingle. Do you guys know who did this jingle by any chance?
I do.
Scotty Arnold.
Danny Davis.
Danny Davis.
Heater
Right.
clips, heater clips. It's the new clips of the week.
All right. We're going to start off with this clip of Chris Rasman, who you said best landings in the game.
Yeah, I think best landings in snowboarding. This clip is so sick.
Double back rodeo 1080. He goes Indy the whole way, which I like. A lot of people go Mellon to Indy.
On perfect jump.
Dude, that one's in the running for clip of the year, in my opinion.
Little wheelie
so.
there, though.
Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. You're not doing me any solids on that landing, Rasman, but you can land a trick like that way.
Oh,
and
100%. I
everybody's-
mean, I'm not knocking it.
I like how flat he does it too. It's like not flippy.
Imagine how good that felt. Like, imagine how scary it is at the top and then riding away.
It's really similar to the Travis Parker ender in Lame, the single back rodeo 10.
That one was hella flat, though.
That was super flat, but look how flat this second rotation is.
True.
It's
it's not that flippy.
bad. And I feel like I've never seen that trick done again, the Travis Parker one in this It's maybe the closest I've seen.
That rotation doesn't make sense to me, actually. I don't think I've ever seen someone do it like that. Kind of flatter 7, and that last 360 is like
That's
around
pretty
his
upsetting.
body, like super crazy.
Would you guys put this in the running for clip of the year? Because I would.
Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
probably.
100% yes.
What are the other options?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can't think of anything off top.
I got a few.
Forrest Bailey, Zender. It's
You
pretty
got a
sick.
few
Yeah. In the runnings?
for clip of the year. What are they?
Yeah. I put this in there. And then I personally like Forrest Bailey's back lip around that triple kink. That's curve rail and square bar.
Yeah, that was
That
sick.
is like fucking
Yeah.
back lips speak to me. So
Yeah, same.
I love that one.
Yeah.
And then Sam's his back 180. Is a switchback one into
Back
it?
one, switch nose
Yeah,
press.
yeah, yeah, that's
And then
right.
he swings
Oh,
it back
yeah.
over
Yeah.
the top of the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan
Also-
Morse, that cab 3.
Yeah, this is a good.
Yeah.
This is a good
On
clip
the
of the
kink
year.
rail.
Bench
It was
racing.
cab 3, right?
Yeah,
Not front.
cab
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, cab 3, the kink rail in Ontario.
Yeah, that's just shout out Jordan chucking onto big ass rails. That's the dopest jibbing, and that people don't do it for a reason. It's hard. It sucks.
Scary.
100%.
But it looks the best.
We got to do a tally for clip of the year here pretty soon. So if you guys have clips of the year that are listening, comment on YouTube and let us know we're forgetting, because I don't want to miss any for our clip of the year episode. All right, our next clip we have is also in the running for clip of the year. It's from the Nomadic video.
Oh yeah.
This is a Lucey selection. What can you tell us about it?
Dude, I just love this Nomadic video. So it's weird. There's 2 videos with the same footage that came out a month or 2 apart. I don't really know why. They both have this clip in them.
Watch this clip. Straight, it's like GX1000 meets snowboarding, basically.
Oh my God.
How it's filmed too is just so sick. Like it's so sketchy. So many trees in the way. And that's just when you're filming in Japan, you're just like,
What's up with that landing?
there's just trees in your way
There's
everywhere.
like a landing, and then there's like a jump.
But look at the
off.
ride out. He like, boom,
Oh, wow.
across the street.
Certified hell
All
ride.
the
Yeah,
homies.
that was wild.
Full GX vibes.
All right, we got another clip we're going to get into, which is Aero Ettila. And I love the direction where he came from Mac Dog, and now he's hitting a log in a park in Finland, doing some crafty switch up. I just love where he's at with his snowboarding right now.
This edit was awesome.
The whole video is
Dr.
amazing.
Ludi is just so good. Arrow.
This zone looked pretty cool. There's like another log jib.
They had a
clip.
bunch of like old growth. They look like old logs. They're
Yeah.
jibbing. It's like,
I was liking that vibe.
yeah, it was a cool.
You say it's pretty good lumber?
Yeah, it
like
looks
is finished
high quality
finished lumber quality? Or?
I mean, look at that slide.
yeah.
It looks pretty hardwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably pretty cold too.
The other
looking
thing
good.
about a spot like this, it's like being you've seen it. We filmed with Scott. You filmed with Scott. When Stevens will pull up to a spot like this, and I'll be trying to get a clip. It's fucking hard to get like a notable, memorable mini shred clip. You have to be a skilled snowboarder.
Oh yeah.
It's like I'd much rather just put me on top of the huge closeout.
Yeah.
I'll just fly off the thing and it'll
Right.
be a shot.
5
yeah,
tries.
like if
yeah.
I like those too. Like if you do the thing, it's a shot.
If I survive.
It's not a trick, it's a do.
Right.
Yeah.
Just you got to do it.
Yeah. The other way you have to survive
The other way is
100
frustrating.
tries for
Yeah.
4 days or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we got another clip, which is just something I like to see. A ripping skateboarder. I don't even know how you say his name. Matters Arps.
Ops, I think.
Yeah, ripping skateboarder,
Oh, sick.
and he's just out there. I think he's at Locks, just shredding, doing back lips, 50-50 front threes. Love to see the crossover rippers.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of this. I saw this on the internet and I was like, fuck yeah. I like Matters. I think he's a really cool guy.
Who's the Trung Nguyen, the New York skater?
Yeah.
He'll post snowboarding.
Shanahan too.
Oh yeah.
Shanahan's.
Yeah. Rube's boy.
I think he's actually got a pro model with Public, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
He had dope clips the other day.
All right, the next video that really
Oh yeah, this clip is
kind of got my goat in the Videopocalypse. The one that really stood out to me the most, the Nico Sagi video. these Japanese crew, street crew, really cool spots, very well filmed, incredible tricks, kind of like.
Is this Masato? Who is?
Masato and Tui.
He's on a
right?
canoe.
And Ryoki, isn't Ryoki in this video a bit too?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to see this far away, but
This is a clip my wife appreciated. She said, wow, that was really cool.
do they have name titles in this video?
They are, but they're all at the beginning. It's a montage
yeah.
once the video actually starts.
Yeah, that's tough.
But the thing I love about this crew is they're kind of doing like vintage, like Tech 9, Bradshaw adjacent, Dead Lung adjacent tricks. You know, they're like slapping the end of the rail. They're doing swagged out back tails. Yeah. You know, our new gen way we're heading, if you look at like 686 videos, kind of the tip of the spear, like you're not seeing a lot of Dead Lung, Bradshaw kind of swagged out moves.
Just trick wise?
Trick wise, yeah. Trick trending is this is a cool direction to see it going.
I mean, you can't say Tommy Gesme's not swagged out.
He is swagged out, but it's very like stock.
Proper, yeah.
It's just stock proper swag. There's not throwing the old like Bradshaw flair on it.
Yep.
You know. So actually brings me to our next clip, which is a Dead Lung tribute, which is the nose slide down the triple kink and then he tail scrapes the bottom rail in this Nico Sagi video. Cocard, what'd you think of that clip?
Yeah, that was pretty swag. Is that my boy Tui? Who is that snowboarding? It's hard to tell sitting here. Do you know who's in the video? No?
It's not Ryoki, right?
No, Ryoki's on a ride.
Is that a Capita board?
I think it's a Capita.
I think it's got to be Tui then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a big
clip's
fan of
sick.
his. I filmed a little bit with him on the North Island. He took us around. He took Mike and I around for a day. And what's their crew called?
Nico Sagi? That's the video name.
Blunt JP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, those guys are sick. Big shouts to Tui and crew. They did a
Incredible
good job.
spots, well filmed. Great soundtrack. Love the soundtrack. But kind of like going along this like Dead Lung theme we're on here, there's a resurgence of Dead Lungs. Forrest Bailey threw me for a loop with this one in his new GNU part. He goes no slided closeout onto the kink hubba, kind of Dead Lungs the last down,
Yep.
which I didn't have that on my bingo card.
No, such a sick clip.
And I love when you see a guy like this that normally just does like stock A grades, spicing it up.
I have a theory, conspiracy. There is a bail, right, of that spot.
Yes,
Kinda
there's
trying the
3
same
clips.
trick.
Yeah.
I think maybe that was one that they just kind of were like, cool, we kind of got that. And then he kind of went back up and bailed.
Could have been.
And
That
then-
was.
and then they kept
it
that.
Looks like he gets bucked off the flat. Like,
Yeah, he got
I could
bucked.
see that being an accident, but that's okay. Like a dope accident, you know?
It looks
'Cause it looks
awesome.
sick,
Like
yeah.
if that were me, I'd be so hyped.
Yeah.
I think he made
Way to improvise.
he made one just straight without the lung in the bottom. And I think this is interesting for our listeners that don't know the evolution of the Dead Lung. So I pulled some clips just to kind of educate the youth or people that don't know. But the first ever Dead Lung, where kind of we coined it the Dead Lung, is from a nose slide tilt tap 180 he did in One Love. This is the first time it was done on a street rail.
Oh, yeah.
And he just gadoinks
good.
the end of it. And then he took things in a really fun direction where he eventually started doing the Dead Lung shuffle,
This
where he
one's
goes nose slide fake out pretzel.
That's from State of Mind, right? That one.
Conspiracy.
Is so good.
Go ahead.
He wasn't trying to do that. He was
No.
trying to go to fakie
No.
and didn't get his body all the way around and then flipped it back and made it look steezy because he's
I think
super
definitely
talented.
not. I remember loving these videos, watching them, and then I remember moving to Salt Lake back in the day, going to Fairmont and then like, oh, Dead Lung's here, and watching him skate the Fairmont step up, the Euro Gap, and he would do tricks like this on a skateboard.
Okay,
He would do
okay.
all reverts and stuff.
Well, that's why it's a conspiracy. You can neither confirm nor deny.
But I just remember thinking like, oh,
Everybody
my God,
needs
he
to-
skates that way. Oh my God.
It's a do your own research situation here at the bomb hole, you know?
Right.
But I talked to Long yesterday and I was picking his brain on this stuff, and he said that he did that warming up, just fucking around before Dave Manoa Cab 270 did it. Little fun fact. And then he really got experimental with this next Dead Lung, where he goes to the Lava Hot Springs rail, hits him with the standard issue Dead Lung, and then reverts as soon as he lands. That's a classic right
Yeah,
there.
That's sick.
Conspiracy.
Oh, that rail is so sick.
Yeah, perfect rail. We didn't know what we had with finger on the trigger. We were lucky to have those videos. They were so good.
Well, going back,
Look, you can kind of see him. He like catches edge a little bit and he saves it. I swear to God,
Dude,
he's
that
just
is
trying
on
to go to
purpose.
fake.
You can't do it that good and not be on purpose.
Hey, I'm on team Deadlock.
Look how his
just
shoulders
saying.
are turned all the way he's going.
Yeah, was he trying to do that? I don't think so.
I guarantee Lung was trying to do that. But if you look at the new age of the dead lung, the new age where it comes full circle, Joey Fava crab walk. We're kind of back. The Joey Fava crab walk is dead lung adjacent.
You got that clip?
Play the
I got it on my
crab
phone.
Oh, okay.
I don't have that.
I actually
Same.
I meant to send it to Silk, but I actually just looped the crab walk for 20 seconds, just the crab walk part, where it's just him walking backwards, and I just kept looping it.
Okay, so if you slow it down, he's trying to get back to his normal stance. He keeps kind of catching his edge right there.
So everything is an accident.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about really good snowboarders here. They can make anything look good.
Yeah.
Happy accidents.
I like that Cocard is here to debunk every clip that goes on the screen. He's a truther. Are you a flat earther too?
No. No, I've been in a plane.
All right, we're going to talk about Herschel outdoor equipment. You may have seen them. We give them to all of our guests that win Name That Video part. Pack them full of bomb hole merch. They are sleek, and they're introducing a brand new performance line for travel and the outdoors. They got Alpine inspired and designed with multi-functionality for the first chair or last minute flight. I personally use all Herschel gear when I travel. I use the roller bag. I use the big roller bag. They got great backpacks. And the one thing I like, you can take your backpack and slide it over your roller bag, and you can be a true pro traveler. All their stuff's really well made, and they're building a team. They got Arthur Longo and the Dust Box on board already. So if you're interested in getting some sleek new travel gear, check out Herschel.com.
All right, Bombhole fam, I got some incredible news for you. We've teamed up with ShadyRays to bring you an exclusive offer.
Oh yeah, Silk. And the right gear makes all the difference. That's where ShadyRays snow goggles come in. They've got the perfect goggles to get you on the mountain. Everything you need in one go without the hassle. I got a question, Silk.
Yep.
What if you want to customize your ShadyRays goggles?
That's a great question. I'm glad you asked. They got you covered there too. From lens swap options to strap options, you can build your own setup to ride exactly how you want to ride.
What if you don't like the fit of your goggles, or you kind of ding them up a little bit?
It's a very reasonable worry. A lot of stuff happens out there. They got you covered with broken protection, free 30-day returns. Make it easy to swap them out or just send them back.
So gear up with premium goggles built for the mountain with the style and protection you need at a price that keeps it all within reach.
Yep.
So we've teamed up with ShadyRays to bring you an exclusive offer, Silk. What is that offer?
Yeah, you can head on over to ShadyRays.com and use promo code BOMBHOLE, and you're going to get a whopping 30% off any snow goggles or polarized sunglasses.
Be confident anywhere under the sun with ShadyRays, the eyewear that has your back. All right, let me tell you what I'm excited about, people. These Bubs Naturals Hydrate or Die hydration packs. We are hammering these things at the office all day long. I'm drinking these on the daily, staying hydrated whether I'm just at work or I'm out getting after it on my snowboard. And one thing people should know is that 75% of Americans are dehydrated. You're talking about losing strength, focus, endurance. You can have some brain fog. So let's hear the science. Your body needs electrolytes. We're talking sodium, potassium, magnesium to actually pull water into your cells. That's where Bubs Hydrate or Die comes in. It's based on oral rehydration solution science, a blend of sodium and glucose that pushes hydration directly into your bloodstream fast. We're talking 2 to 3 times faster than water alone. That's not hype, that's actual data. So whether you're flying, you're climbing, you're drinking, you're working, or you're just up at altitude, you're losing more than you think when it comes to water. Hydrate or Die brings it back. We're talking 2,000 milligrams of electrolytes per pack, cane sugar only, no sketchy sweeteners, and it's NSF certified for sport. It's clean, tested, and made in the USA. And let me tell you something, this new formulation tastes really, really good. So, hydration's not optional. It's the cheat code to keep going. Hydrate smart, hydrate clean, hydrate or die. Head on over to bubsnaturals.com, grab a box. Your muscles, your brain, and your send will thank you. It's Bombhole approved. Let's do this. All right, let's get into Patreon questions. Here we go.
It's time for Patreon questions.
I don't, forget it. Bah!
All right, Silk, what do we got?
Okay. Let's hit a question from Benny Pellegrino.
Whew.
Seth, what will you miss the most from your career at Volcom? And who are the top 3 people in Volcom's history who taught you the most?
What I miss most definitely is like working with all the athletes, just like, and kind of the whole like marketing team, just being a part of something that was super special, super rad. Everybody had like such sick passion and across all sports, surf, skate, snow. And then top 3 people, like, yeah, I would have to say definitely Ryan Imagart, Remy Stratton. He was just like the psycho crazy like idea man that was just awesome. And that directly working with definitely Billy and Ryan Boys for sure. I mean, they had left before I actually like worked there, but I worked with them when I was riding and doing some stuff. But there's so many great people. I could name an entire list. Everyone's on the same level. So,
all right. Let's hit this question from Filmer D. This is for Cocard. What's your favorite moment you've had filming with Brown Cinema? Knights of the Brown Table is my favorite video of the past 5 years. Any info you can spill on a new project?
I don't know. A standout moment for me was we were filming in BC, and the sledding was gnarly, and we were just kind of like in this cabin, no power, no heat, just kind of straight camping. Well, we had a roof over our heads, but it felt like camping. And it's just kind of survival when you're out there. So you're out filming, and then you get back and you're like, man, we got to cut some firewood and get some water, and we got to make some dinner and maybe take some knife hits.
Oh God, I miss those knife hits.
And it was just fun. It's just so good to hang with a crew like that and feel like you're in the middle of nowhere and you're free of like all the other distractions, and you're just so focused on snowboarding and sledding and survival, and it just feels liberating. And there's a couple moments like that filming with the Brown crew because it's pretty loose. But that was one that stuck out to me where I was like, damn, this is a really cool experience shared with like really cool people.
Any info you can spill on a new project?
And yeah, I think there is talks. I don't know how much info I can spill, but keep your eyes peeled because Brown Cinema is not done.
Oh yeah,
So sick.
I got to leak some clips last night from butt hairs.
Yep.
Looks really good.
All right, we're going to hit this question from Snacks McNally. Yo, boys, just wondering how you plan to give back to snowboarding. Obviously, none of you got into it for the money, and I'm thinking about what steps you've taken to get younger kids pumped on it. Maybe what you've done to make it more accessible for those of less means, maybe how you contribute to the community as a whole.
Any
money. Takers?
I mean, I can speak for myself. We put a lot of effort into what we do at the show. I feel like it's spreading the joy of snowboarding. Fuck, put 50 hours a week into our podcast, and we do events, and but that's just speaking for us. I feel like we're doing okay in that department.
You guys do a ton for snowboarding?
I'll just nail it. No, it's like, dude, we're out here, we're filming, we're trying to inspire, we're making movies, we're in movies, we're talking about snowboarding. Hopefully that inspires people. Like, snowboarding's expensive. Go to the Milo Pro sale. I sell snowboards all day for $20, whatever, $25. Give away all my old shit. Hopefully that helps people with less means, but not. I just think I think everyone's doing a damn good job of pumping up the sport and trying to make it something desirable, giving people inspiration.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of our job when it's really boiled down, is to inspire people to just get out into the
Just get out in nature.
mountains and, you know, be a part of something that's like way bigger than you, and kind of get that ego knocked down a couple pegs every tomahawk, and just enjoy being out in the weather and in the elements. And yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that kid that, you know, ended up on the cover of the Snowboarder Journal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, even if you're just that kid at the session and you see a cool trick go down, like, that's pretty life-changing sometimes for people. You know, that light goes off. But not only that, like, kids on the cover of a snowboarder magazine, you know, like Snowboarding magazine, like, that's huge. And yeah, who knows, like, where that will go. But yeah, there's just like all these little like ripple effects that we create. And I know we create them because it happened to me, you know, being a kid, happened to all of us, being exposed to something that's like new and cool and exciting. And you're like, it just changes your life and perspective.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about that cover, especially after Yosh talking about that, I just like think back of like, and we all probably can think back of like how many kids roll up to some session, or they just got out of school, they got their backpacks and they're rolling by the rail or whatever it is, and they're just like, whoa, and you got this like cheering squad there. These kids walk by that place every single day. It's the same, and then all of a sudden there's these people on these snowboards and they're going down it. It's like they couldn't even imagine that that's what they were going to see that day, and what that might have sparked in them to think like this is even possible. If I think back, like when I was in like third grade, if I would have saw somebody snowboarding at my elementary school, it would have been the sickest thing of all time.
Totally.
Probably like never would have forgot it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Immediately you're like, I want to try that.
It's incredible.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, and the fact that he captured that with a cover is like incredible.
Yeah.
Lucy, you got anything else to add?
Just I agree with what you said. I think you guys did a sick job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. I think about, too, one last thing, like how much I idolized pros as a kid. Like I would see, you know, whoever it was, like at last call, we'd go up and maybe Shane Flood would be there. And I'd just be like, holy fucking shit, that's Shane Flood. He's a pro snowboarder. Like, it's insane, dude. Like, you know, and that's, you know, as a pro, you guys inspiring people, you know.
And he's like wearing the leg bag.
He's
doing sick hand plants.
Straight up.
Of course, you see Shane Flood, and you're like, whoa, that guy's awesome.
Yeah. What else we got? So,
all right, we're going to hit this question from Mike Eichhorn. This is for Seth. Who has been your favorite non-Utah local or crew to show around Brighton over the years?
Favorite, that's going to be tough because I'd have to really dig through the catalog. But I think a standout, you know, definitely because it's kind of like I love showing people around Brighton. We had the igloo forever. But anyways, I think just nailing it. It's always awesome when Sebe the Buck comes into town.
Big Buck.
And it's like random. We won't even really talk ever, and all of a sudden I'll get a text, hey, it's Sebe, you want to come back and go film Grenier's jump? And I'm like, yup, let's get it. And it's like Beyond Metal's crew last year, they came into town just hiking out there, go hit a jump, see ya. Next thing you know, you see it in their new video. It's awesome.
those guys chuck some double corks on that thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. Him and Luda and KB.
Luda did a front 10 double on or something? I think.
That was Luda.
Yeah. That was insane.
Sebe, did you cab 9? I can't remember.
I cab 9 that thing about 10 years ago. So
yeah, there you go. There you go. That's why I called it the Grenier jump.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Little Martha? Martha's Lake,
I
right?
like Grenier jump. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's in the Martha
we can
Lake.
stick with it.
Yeah, we'll stick with
Martha's,
it. Grenier jump.
All right,
Thank
we're
you,
going to
Seth.
hit another question from Benny Pellegrino. This one's for Cocard. Over the years, which video project felt most natural, where everything clicked?
I don't know if any project has ever really felt too natural. I'll say when I did Echo Chamber, the year that I did like kind of like these webisodes, like test pressing leading up to this like full project is called Echo Chamber. I was kind of firing that year, and I had just moved to Salt Lake City, and so I was feeling like the second wind of the new city and all the spots that were new to me. You know, they've been ridden to death, but I was just excited to like start this like new chapter, and I think it kind of put a lot of pep in my step, and then from there just like had a pretty solid season. And that was the year that COVID hit too, so it's weird that was like one of my favorite years. But it was kind of cool when it all cleared out and everyone was like, "Don't go snowboarding," and we were like up there, nobody else was there. It was pretty sick. But yeah, just had a solid season, and I got to make all the music for that, and it was just when it came together into like one finished project, I was like pretty proud of that. So yeah, I'd say Echo Chamber.
Sweet. Yeah, we hate to put you in a box, but we actually have 2 more music questions for the music guy. Let's hit this one from Jeremiah. Cocard, how's the music going? Anything excited you want to share?
It's going good, honestly. Like, it seems like this thing that's been like snowballing and getting momentum, I still don't really take it too seriously because like all I think about is snowboarding really, and it's just like that's what I want to do and that's what I want to put most of my energy into. But this summer I had a big push of just like musical creativity, lots of writing, lots of recording, and it was just super nice because I think I was like, I don't know, you kind of hold some stuff in, you know, and you don't really realize it. And that's just another good outlet for me to kind of express some of those feelings and pent-up energy or whatever you want to call it. But that music ended up going into like a lot of different projects that came out this year. So if you're paying attention or hear a song that you like, maybe I made it. I don't know. But there's a lot of new music floating around.
Yeah, Sage's whole project, right? You scored a lot of that.
Yep, did like half of Sage's video. I did some stuff for the Nitro video. That turned into like a new like Boyfriend Sushi Town track, which is cool. We just released that actually. It's on Spotify now. It's like a single with a B-side. How it used to be back in the day when you released a single, it was like pressed onto vinyl. So you had this other side, and then so you'd release 2 songs at once. So we kind of went old school and did that, even though we're probably not going to press anything, but we're just like, let's release a B-side because it's cool. So yeah, that's floating around out there, and did some stuff for the Capita video as well. And then I got to do some scoring for like some product stuff. Sorry if this is boring, but I really like to talk about it.
Music guy.
I got into scoring, which is like you're watching the video and kind of creating the sounds to go along with the video. And it just kind of unlocked this whole other thing inside me. I was like, oh my God, this is super fun. And like, I almost get like a rush from it, you know, where you're like trying to get it right. You know, almost like snowboarding or skateboarding, whatever. You want to just like nail it. So that was really cool to get into that.
Did you do all the instruments separately and then cut them together?
Nope. So you kind of just like start layer by layer. And with the scoring stuff, I actually was working really closely with Lars Brent. And he's so talented, man. And just kind of like feeding off of his creative energy, it was like this really cool partnership that we got into. And yeah, and then Mark Dangler, he was kind of like directing everything, and just really stoked on how that stuff came out. It's Jess's Pro Model release video, and then the 25-26 collection launch for Capita. That's the other video that we did the scoring. So yeah, check it out. It's pretty dope.
That's it. We got one more music question.
All right.
Oh, that's a.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this one's from P Buckets. Brandon, what drew you to the Jim Ford song for Float? It flows perfectly with the part. The whole movie's a heater. I find myself watching over and over.
That's really nice. Thank you. Honestly, I got to give that credit to Kevin Nolan. Kevin and I were struggling with clearing music rights, and we had actually Guitar Man was in there. Who does that song? Is that America or Air? No, not Air. Anyways, Guitar Man. was in there, and it fit so good. And then I was just like so set on it. I was like, I love this
You're
song.
like concrete feet in the summer heat.
I'm hearing it. What was that?
I was just searching it, but I'm on Bluetooth.
Oh, okay. And then it's whatever. Something happened. It didn't clear, and I was just like heartbroken. I was like, God damn it. And then it was like, what's gonna take the place of Guitar Man? Because that was perfect. And Kevin Nolan came up with Jim Ford, sent that song over, and I was like, right away, I was like, that's it. Like, please God, let's get like, hopefully we get the rights for this. And it cleared, and yeah, I'm just like super happy with how that part ended up.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
Sorry, was that boring?
No,
I feel like I was
no,
just
no.
rambling.
Let's hit that Jeremiah from Canada Lucey question.
All right, this one is for Lucey. It feels like every film you put out is a hitter, getting people stoked to ride. Do you find the process has become second nature, or are you deliberate with what you create?
I don't know. I think we just like start and then you kind of figure out what it's all about, or, you know, I think that's like the best way to go, especially the stuff we make with Austin. We just like, I don't know, go somewhere and then just start filming, and then it's like, oh, this is like hitting, and then you try to dive down that as far as you can, and then think of stuff along the way, and hopefully it all comes together.
All right, this is another question from Benny Pellegrino. 3 questions for Benny. Very, very interested in you guys. This one's for Lucey. Let's hear your history of becoming a filmer. What was your path?
I just like been filming snowboarding since I was in like 6th grade. And then I just like always made homie videos. And then I got a job at camp. Meyer hired me to film campers and started doing that. And then Bertner hired me to film at Think Tank. And just kind of went from there. I don't know. Just go. I mean, it was kind of easier back then to just like go to camp and meet everybody. And then remember, I just like cold emailed Bertner, just like, hey, if you guys need a filmer this winter, like I'm friends with a bunch of the people, like be sick to film or whatever. And he hit me back with an email that was like, oh yeah, we might. And I think I responded. I said, you can pay me anything and I'll live anywhere. It's like super hard negotiator. So yeah, that's one way to get a job.
And then what was the path from there? Because I know you went, you did a couple different, you had Think Tank. Was it quick? What did you go from there?
Yeah, Think Tank, and then just like started doing stuff for Mervin once Think Tank kind of like all the videos like that kind of faded out, you know, and it went more brand videos. So I started doing stuff for Mervin, and then Austin hit me up to make a video, and he wanted to make something for Quick, and then so we started making a project for Quick, and I was already filming for Mervin, and I was like, oh, you should ride Mervin boards. And then that's like kind of how he ended up getting on LibTech and stuff. And then me and Austin have just kind of been filming together ever since. We're still keeping it going, but yeah, these days just like hustling, trying to make videos for whatever companies will give me some money.
You guys are kind of a duo, though.
Yeah.
Is it weird because he's short and you're tall?
Yeah, we're like twins. I'm Arnold. He's Danny DeVito.
Is it fun? He's probably a fun guy to film. He seems like he lands a lot.
Oh, yeah. Easiest. Yeah, you just point the camera at him. He's like the easiest person in the world to film.
Are you like a little Geppetto string puller where you're like, you should land, but then you should back through as soon as you land off this pillow? Or is he kind of...
No, he thinks of that stuff. I've been obviously a filmer. You are that. You can form that relationship with people. I don't think I really do it with Austin. I used to do it with Reese all the time, and you kind of like find your people where you're like, you learn their riding and you're like, oh, you could do this. Like, and then you kind of talk them into doing it. And like, maybe you know how you're going to film it already, and like, you know what trick would look best or whatever. But no, I think Austin thinks of most stuff himself, I think. Have to ask him.
Cool. Love it. Well, that was Patreon questions.
Yeah, thanks for submitting your questions.
Thanks, Patreon members. All right, we're going to get into product talk. We have our resident board tester and general of the bomb hole and GM and everything else. Really, the freaking glue that holds the place together, Seth Huot. But he's been out there testing products left, right, and center. Become a bit of a product nerd as of late. And for this segment of product talk, what do you want to tee off on today, Seth?
Well, I really love diving into these products and checking out all this technology. It's so just fills such a curiosity void within what I have for snowboarding and everything. But bit of another full circle moment. I got the actual opportunity to test the 2025-26 Black Snowboard of Death from Capita. And it was really ironic. And when this chance came up, I was like, yes, definitely send me the Black Snowboard of Death. Because I rode for Capita back in 2000, 2001 era, and when the brand really launched, and from day one or whatever, and in the first line was the original Black Snowboard of Death. And it was really cool just to, just dive into like, this board has been in the line for, 25 years, which is kind of incredible because there's a lot of kids out there that this board's been around longer than them. You know what I mean? And it's still in the line and still getting sold, which is awesome for pretty much any brand. And then just being able to like think back to those days of like, oh yeah, I remember riding that board, in different video parts like Represent or, and Brainstorm and everything. And the original Black Snowboard of Death was right here. And, it's a capped snowboard, looking at the technology of like where this thing, came from. It's like, was made in the Revelation factory right there in Surrey, BC, like a suburb of right when you cross the border to go to Vancouver. And that was the old Rev factory, and Capita started getting their boards made there. And, just like looking at the technology, like they were super innovative. They came up with the Freedom Groove, like first slider system, like that was their patented technology. This is a capped snowboard, like I said. So it's like, definitely dated like early 2000s. Really simple, just straight up twin tip freestyle snowboard, which is awesome. And then being able to like all of a sudden like full circle kind of ride this brand new Black Snowboard of Death and just being like, oh, okay, this is where the innovation factor comes in of like what goes into a snowboard. This thing is just like packed full of technology from like top sheet base, core materials. It's just like the list goes on. And then you start diving into like the camber of the snowboard and where they've like engineered like the camber being like a typical camber between your bindings or a little outside your feet. And then they transition into like reverse camber and then or also flat camber and then into the kick of the nose. And it was pretty remarkable to just kind of get the contrast of like, oh yeah, this is where we started. And this is where we're at now with like snowboard technology and just kind of feeling the differences. And I don't know, I just love that part. It was really cool to get this test. We're going to have a review that's going to come out in like a week or so. And so I was super psyched.
Wrote it.
I wrote it. Obviously we want to get it in a little bit better conditions than we're at. We have a little bit of slow start here for snow conditions in Utah, but no, I was able to get it out there. And, this was like kind of like a freestyle. I rode this thing in the streets. I rode it in the backcountry. And then this thing is an absolute like gun of a weapon.
I've never ridden that. You ride that thing sometimes, right?
Yeah, I've ridden the Black Snowboard of Death. Had a couple over the years. And for me, it was always like kind of all mountain shredder. Like if I was going to Baker, I'd ride that board.
Yeah, exactly. A haul ass. It just absorbs the chop. And it's just like incredible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not probably the board you're going to take on a rail trip. You're probably not a board you're going to... I see Blue ripping it in the half pipe.
Mike Rav used to jib on the
Is it stiff?
Wow.
Is it stiff?
I think it is.
Yeah.
There was one year where it was like not as stiff as normal, and that's when you saw Mike on it, and maybe even Scott might have had some clips on the BSOD. But now it's like stiffer, like charged down a mountain kind of board.
Yeah. What's really cool too is like seeing this base graphic. This is like the OG Capita skull, and I know they've had some variation over the years, but it was so rad just to see this and to feel that vibe again. Cause Blue used to have just stacks of, cause these are die cut, like you got base material, black base material and red base material, and they fit it all together, within the fabrication process. And Blue used to have just stacks of the black the negative, right? The skull. So we would just grab them, and when the brand was starting, we were just spray painting and using it as stencils. I used to just spray paint the shit out of that thing. I think that's even in what represent.
Gen Poppers represent.
Yeah. Just like
100%.
creeping around, getting some B-roll, spray paint shit. But no, it's cool. It brought back some super rad feelings, and then also just like the contrast of like snowboarding. The technology that goes into the boards and the construction and the fabrication has come an incredibly long way. And I know we all know that, but at the same time, like if people are just getting into snowboarding, like, you don't really know like what riders have gone through and also companies and brands and engineers and designers have gone through to try to get it to where it's at right now. Because right now I feel like it's in a pretty crazy technical, innovative place from a design and engineering standpoint, but it was pretty damn simple. Like I remember going to that factory and we put like the finishing touches on these boards because like obviously like a new brand, new factory, you got a bunch of orders, things are on deadline. And Blue, and everybody were up there just like finishing the boards, getting them ready, getting them shipped out to the shop. So yeah, hats off to Capita. It's sick that they, still have this board in the line, and I think it's it's just awesome.
I want to jump in too with one other thing, like thinking about a snowboard company. You're taking you're spray painting like a snowboard company, essentially a logo on the wall, like and Academy. I wrote for Academy. We did the same shit. I was like around Massachusetts in like the suburbs of Boston, fucking spray painting an Academy logo on like under a bridge, just like fuck yeah, and thinking about these like startup snowboard brands that you're part of. There's like such a great energy. You'd never, no offense, but like I couldn't see somebody doing that with like a K2. You're just like out there, just like spray painting a K2 stencil under a fucking bridge. Like that's what's the beauty of these like people that have a dream to start a brand from scratch. And there's this energy where you feel so a part of it and drawn to it. You need to spray paint the logo on the side of a wall. It's kind of fucking beautiful, actually.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's cool too, because like in Blue's office, I know it was at one point, I haven't been to Capita like in forever, but at one point, I remember he had OG Black Snowboard to Death, and it just said on the top sheet, it was just all black, and it's the Kevin Jones Black Snowboard to Death. Yeah. But he never wrote it, or because at that same time he went through the whole Genius sponsor change, and it's cool like now to see him back and to see that on the actual snowboard like 25 years later. It's just,
full circle.
Yeah, it's cool. I love seeing those full circles in what we do, and it's just a rad thing. So yeah, that's my little board rant for this week.
Yeah, last week it was pants. He was a fit of pants. This week he went with Capita. Yeah. Capita's Black Snowboard to Death. Good stuff.
So we'll be dropping that review soon on YouTube. Super psyched. And yeah.
People, we are 2 events into the inaugural season of the Snow League, and the leaderboard is insane. We just saw Ayumu Hirano and the 14-year-old phenom Patty Zhao take the wins in China. I mean, that was ridiculous. But get this, they're not at the top of the leaderboards. No. Up top, we got Yuto Tatsuka for the men in number 1. And for the ladies, Sena Tomita. Every single run is a battle of the best, okay? The snowboarding is out of this world. And looking forward into the future, February 27th and 28th, at Buttermilk Aspen. That's the next stop. If you want to get tickets, you can head on over to thesnowleague.com, where you can also find full standings of the leaderboards and a quick recap of the China event. It's the halfway point, pressure's ramping up, the prize purse is huge. So head on over to thesnowleague.com for more information. I don't know about you, but my New Year's resolution is to drop a couple of LBs. And after doing all the research and crunching every number, I've come to a solution. Kodiak. And more specifically, I'm going to be munching on their Frozen Power waffles and their Frozen Power flapjacks because I don't know about you, but I could use a little bit of extra power these days. And by power, I mean protein, and these things are jam-packed. We're talking about 12 to 14 grams per serving. I mean, that's a great way to start your day. They're a good source of fiber. They're crafted with 100% whole grains. You just heat them up and eat. Simple. So with this new year, it's time to be a new you. and make that resolution easy with a quick breakfast from Kodiak. Not to mention, Kodiak's a proud sponsor of us over here at the Bomb Hole and a proud partner of US Ski and Snowboard. So next time you're out browsing for some food, highly recommend you check out Kodiak's frozen breakfast items. They're the ones with the bear on the box.
Okay, time for Instagram questions.
Instagram questions.
All right, here we go. We got a lot of questions here. What do we want to start with? This is from Bat Outta Hell. Best and worst music trends, Cocard, because you're the music guy.
I'm the music guy.
Yeah, you're the
Cool.
music guy. I'm sure you got a take on this too, Lucey.
Best and worst music trends. I don't know. I'm kind of over the like super slowcore, like emo vibes, the like sad boy shit. Even though I do listen to that, but in videos, it's just kind of I get bored. I'm like not into the music. I feel like even though I haven't heard that song, I've like already heard it like a million times. And I find myself like not liking the music to the point where I'm not even paying attention to the snowboarding. That's my take.
Yep.
I wrote something down about Buster 2. I think this is a good. So I was talking to Austin on the phone. I was like, dude, have you seen Buster 2? It's so good. And he's like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. I was like, oh, it's so good. They use Jukebox Hero, though. That's like the worst song I've ever heard in my life. And he was like, oh, do you think it was a tribute to the White Album?
Yeah, it's the Shaun White video.
Like, used Jukebox Hero for like, that was like the intro to the White Album.
To like, it's pretty sick, like park segment.
Just like
I think
boxes.
it's like him growing up or something.
Oh,
That's Austin thought it was a park segment too. He's like, oh, I think it was a park segment. I think it was like a tribute, but no, it was it was like the intro, like him growing up or whatever. So anyways, yeah, I don't like that song.
ABD.
But the rest of their music was
they got
dope.
Bone Thugs and Harmony
They
in
had
there?
Bone Thugs,
They got great track.
Afro Man.
Yeah.
They had like
I like
Andre
the soundtrack.
Nicotina. I like the soundtrack. I just didn't like that song. What you were saying, Cocard, about the emo music. When I was watching Buster 2 the other day, this is the top comment on the movie. Finally, a fun snowboard video that isn't just channeling the filmer's crippling depression.
Solid take.
That's what life's all about. Comments like that.
God, they nailed that one. All right, we had a question for Lucey from The Real Jewish Princess. Lucey, any tips for getting Phil to do a McTwist? Phil Hansen, he means.
Yeah, what I was talking about before, Phil's another person that I like have always peer pressured into doing stuff, and he can be various levels of into it or over it or whatever. But yeah, I always tried to talk him into doing McTwists on a skateboard, and he did some crazy ones.
But you were the Geppetto string puller on that?
I was absolutely the Geppetto string. I was making him do that shit. He did not want to do it.
That's great. He's definitely a guy you can be like, Phil, you could do this. And he's like, ugh, okay.
Yeah. He'll be grumpy about it, but then he'll do it.
First try.
100%.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly cover this question from Ski Bike Northwest. Helmet versus no helmet. Why is it even a question? Well, people are responsible for their own choices. If you want to wear a helmet, you can wear a helmet. If you don't want to wear a helmet, you can not wear a helmet. We all are responsible for our own choices. We're all responsible for our own emotions. And what other people do is not your fucking problem. Okay. Next question.
Wait, can I say something?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Unless you want to just like rifle through that.
Well, I mean, it gets asked every episode. But
Oh, it does. Okay.
yeah, say something, though.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking about it. I think if you're a little kid, you should probably be wearing a helmet. Maybe it's like 16. Like you get your license and you can drive now and you have the option to not wear a helmet.
I think legally, like, you have a son. I have a son. I think, like, till they're 18, you can kind of, they're minors. I don't know. I guess I don't know how the helmet applies, but I feel like you could be like, you got to wear a helmet to your kid till they're 18, and then they can do whatever they want.
18 seems excessive.
Yeah.
That seems like a long time to wear a helmet.
You can't get a tattoo before 18.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you
Would you rather him
can.
wear a helmet or get a tattoo? Or not wear a helmet or get a tattoo?
Get a tattoo.
This is from Josh Poline.
Oh, shout out Josh.
Are there too many pro snowboarders?
We were just joking about that. Yeah, let's cut 10 right now.
Yeah,
Let's go
okay.
around the horn.
Oh my God.
All right. Who's your 10, Luz?
Damn, who do I want to roast first? No, I don't know. I can't think.
I
of
don't,
Oh, we could cut those Alpine dorks or whatever you've been hating on.
The guys that are trying to go to the Olympics for alpine skiing?
Yeah.
I feel for them.
I'm just kidding. No, those are...
Like the free ride homies?
No, there's just on some episode, they were like, they're trying to cut some segment of alpine snowboarding, and they were pleading their case, and people were making
They
fun
get
of
dropped from the Olympics.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they
Yeah,
also
so
said
we could
it was the pinnacle of our sport, and it was the only true way to measure human potential was like by alpine snowboard. There's a couple of egregious claims about it, but
There's a lot of pro snowboarders, but I don't know. It's like not many people are making that much money, so it's like a lot of people get free snowboards, whatever.
Yeah. Is there too many? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. You know?
Next question for board jumps. Rockstar Open had no 1080s on the podium. When's the last time that happened? Probably 2007,
Wait.
Wait, what?
2005.
No 1080s at the Rockstar?
Nobody on the podium did a 1080 in their run.
Wasn't it a rail competition?
No, they had a slope style, but the course was designed to basically eliminate the 2160s. Like they basically built.
That's what. Yeah.
They wanted to do something different, and what they did is they designed a course that was like some rails into kind of a whale tail where you had to go left to right or right to left onto, a butter pad
Right,
to
like
step
the
down.
roller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whale
I saw
tail.
that.
Yeah, that's
and then
dope.
a hip.
Do more of that.
So it's just kind of like the 2160 eliminator contest. And so it was really an emphasis on style and creativity, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was really
And also
awesome.
probably everyone that was there was like, thank God.
Everyone was having so much fun.
Yeah.
And there's
when you watch X Games back in the day, the courses were weird. They'd have weird shark fin rails and and you just couldn't do that. Like, I think that's a perfect solution to the people spinning until they,
yeah,
100%.
And there's no like serious coaches with iPads that are like, you need to do this. Like
doing some research on the shark fin.
Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
all right, we're going to try to do something cool. All right. This is a good question from Josh Polane. Does a published photo have to be a frame from the make?
No.
No.
That was a lot of people were talking about that a lot with the Yosh cover or whatever.
Oh, that
People were
kid, he like
the
fell
make
off.
was lower or
Fell
something.
off the lid.
Oh yeah, I was trying to think of a joke the whole time on that. Like,
fell off the lid.
Bad boy Noah already rode the lid or something like that.
Sorry, kid, not a make.
Something about the kid riding the lid being ABD or something.
Yeah.
But
God, that's fucking
yeah,
amazing.
I mean, if anybody doesn't know out there, like even in skating or like people in, I mean, skating has set a lot of these rules, but like people film the clip from the photo on totally different days. It could be a different month. That's like
100%.
totally standard practice.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
like you can be a purist about it if you want, but just know that nobody else is. So
No.
Especially those battle spots.
yeah.
And the photographer, like, he's like, "Why? I took 100 photos yesterday. Why would I go back?
Yeah.
Like, we got it. Go
Yeah.
go land the trick and like get the video clip, but we got the photo."
We all know that photographer that would take the photo and then be like, all right, I got the photo, and get in their car and leave and go to the next
Andy
girl.
Wright.
Go back to the hotel.
You're talking about Andy Wright.
But I mean, it's one thing if like if the snowboarder's popping way higher, if it's like different, like. But as long as it's close.
There's a lot of movie magic that goes into snowboard production that people just
quick
don't
clip.
know.
Where we go with quick clips?
Oh yeah, dude. Wait, what
I don't
was
see
my-
too much of that anymore. But
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah,
really?
We
You do?
see it.
There
do.
are some.
I had one that
I forget
made
the
it.
part that I was going through it recently, and I was like, I think all these clips are cut quick. It was a PAL part. I forget what it was, but there are a lot of them.
As a writer, I kind of like, can we use that?
100%, dude. Yeah, especially because like you put so much into the day, and you're like, it's such a bad feeling when you leave with nothing. And every once in a while,
I get
you
why
leave and you're
people
like,
do it.
Can we
I
make it
think
work?
We can just
I
like
think
cut it really
If you
quick.
slow mo right when we land,
Right.
and then like right before I tip over, just cut it.
And then the next shot will be this clip, and people will just forget about the previous clip.
Can I just tangent real quick because
Yes.
this has something to do with what I wrote down. This is a PSA to everybody filming snowboard videos out there. You need to come off the end of the rail for it to be a shot.
Yeah.
There are a lot of early outs out there this year. You got to come off the end of the rail. You can't miss any part of it, especially if it has a donkey straight off. If your board's coming off the side, like that counts technically, but like I think you should go back up and do it to get a better one, you know? Like if your board is like, even if it touches the end of the rail, but you're falling off, you wouldn't make it one more inch, like you should probably do it again. Your board's got to come off the end of that rail. In skating, you just got to make it over the stairs. Maybe that's where some of the confusion is, but like, oof, there's some early offs. And the worst is when somebody early's up, like does the rail. I've seen it a few times this year. They do the rail and they like look at their homies and they're like, "Was that it?" And everybody's like, "That was it." And
because
you're watching
they
it,
just
you're
want to
like,
leave
"Oh,
because they don't want to be there. They want to leave. Yeah, they've been standing there for 4.5 hours and they're like, "Yeah, that was it, bro. You did it. Let's go get Arby's."
Then the next job is to cut that clip from the video. I don't know.
Are the editors in 2025 being ruthless enough with cutting clips?
No.
You don't come off the end. Don't put it in. Yeah,
100%. If you watch the True Greats, like I feel honored. I've been out there with like Louis and a lot of these guys they're like doing the trick like 10 times, which is so fucking annoying.
Sometimes that's too much.
It's like, but they're like too much.
perfect.
They're like, we are Quebec. We are the best at doing rails.
Yeah.
So they have to like overcompensate for their perfectness.
Sometimes
but there's
it
a sweet
looks
spot.
too perfect. Yeah. Like you want like, I mean, some of the best clips ever are like Keegan, who wouldn't do stuff perfect. Like it was swaggy as hell, but like it had some sauce on it, you know, kind of loose.
It's kind of whatever you're into. If you're into that wild style.
Yeah.
But yeah, those Canadians, they'll like sweep the landing every try so they can see exactly where they landed.
Square off.
Yeah.
Is this folklore or have you seen this in person? Because that sounds like folklore to me.
I mean, conspiracy, but I've seen it.
Well, we just mentioned wild style. This is from Nick Backus 14. In your opinion, who created wild style and who epitomizes it today?
I mean, Travis Parker termed it, right? Wild style, yeah, it was his, not the Parka, but the year after.
K2 board.
K2 board. It's like the banana playing the bongos and like the bird guy playing hacky sack. I always thought that was the sickest graphic.
Oh, can I change my answer for sickest graphic? That's the one.
You can't. You actually can't do that.
That is kind of the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris. We changed our answer.
So going to wild style, if you think about it, I feel like modern day, a couple notables that come to mind for me. You know, you have your this is the opposite of wild style. Dusty Hendrickson, right? He's like so relaxed in the air. He's like sleeping out there. You got your Mia Brooks there. They got that like really chill upper body, hands in the pockets. But then you take somebody like Rene. Rene, his hands are up. He's squatty. He's kind of like throwing his whole body into everything, attacking. And then
kinda
you
like
got
leaning forward.
Rav is throwing his whole body. He's using his arms. And I think, you know, some people hate it, some people love it, but I love the duality. You know, you don't want, what if everybody out there was just trying to be MFM? It's like, it's not your natural style, I think. You know, everybody's got to work with what they got.
Right.
And style reflects a lot of people's personality sometimes too.
Yeah, it does.
Any other rants on wild style? Okay, I'll keep moving. Fine. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Next question's for Lucey. It's from Benny Milam. What's your favorite camera you've ever filmed with and why?
Shit, there's no perfect one. I mean, I like the flexibility you could have with a red camera, but that's definitely not the perfect camera. It's like heavy and takes a while to turn on. You could buy them used on eBay for cheap now, so that's dope. You could be like a kid and buy a red camera. But I don't know. I feel like some of the classic cameras, like a Bolex or something, are like they never faded out for a reason, you know. Or an HVX, people still just like in skating, everybody just films with an HVX or an HPX. Like those ones stick around for a while. If you're looking for a camera to buy one that's been around for a long time. My buddy just made a video with a VX that looks amazing. It's hard to do that, to juice that footage enough to make it look good. Most people don't do it right, but if you can make a VX look good.
Snow or skate?
Skate.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sound, that mic on that camera is awesome too.
Yeah.
The sound of the VX.
It's just hard to, people get so like gung ho about that camera, but most of people do not make it look good. It's like, it looks like it's blurry or something. You got to really juice it.
All right. This next one's for Sean from Cuff Socks. What advice do you have for aspiring snowboard filmmakers, Lucey? Film skiers?
Yeah, don't film skiers. And then I'd say I'd start with a camcorder and like film with that for a long time, not like a photo looking camera. Like shoot with a camcorder for as long as you can. Whenever you do switch to like a photo looking camera where you switch the lenses on the front, buy a really nice tripod and just have it forever. They like don't lose their value. I don't know. Buy your gear used on eBay, treat it nicely, and then sell it for what you bought it for. That's a good tip. And I don't know. It's like you just got to do it a lot, and then just try to film your homies, make a video, get it on Holden Bart's playlist. People will watch it. There you go.
Shout out Barth Vader. All right, this next question's for Cocard. Mikey Pia, the giant lip slide. How many stairs, tries, etc.?
Oh yeah, you came off the end on that one.
Yeah, you did.
Just barely.
I got it framed behind my desk.
How many tries? That was like 3 days, and it was probably 100 tries a day.
You hear that, kids? Go back.
Yeah, keep going
Come off
back.
the end.
Even though the third day was going to be the last day. Because it was like an hour and a half drive there. I've talked about this before on the podcast, but I think it was 68 stairs. And it was a lot of hiking up the stairs. And was it worth it? Yeah, I think so. I had a good time. Kale actually almost got like the clip. He was maybe a foot away from front boarding the whole thing.
Was that it somewhere?
I think it's in his absent part. He's riding to.
He's got a bail.
Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, it's a bail.
Oh, he's a front board bail.
Yep, comes off from the stairs and just gets hooked, and probably the gnarliest head injury I've seen anybody take. And then, dude, that night, because I did the whole thing, we were kind of celebrating, and Kale's kind of concussed and blackout drunk, and it was just the craziest scene. I don't even know if I should be talking about that. We got lucky, to say the least. He's all good. He's alive and well. I just hung out with him. But yeah, that was a wild kind of moment in my career, was making to the end of that rail.
Did you ever get one that was like 6 inches from the end and you thought maybe we should take that one?
Nope, that was the only one that I made it all the way down. And yeah, it wasn't easy.
Go ahead.
Did you hit it twice?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I did a 50-50 on it, and I was like, all right, that's probably cool, right? And then I actually found out that someone had 50-50'd it before.
Oh, I didn't know.
So the next year, we were in the same zone, and just to kind of, I don't know, pay tribute to homie who did it first, I was like, we should probably go sideways.
Sick.
Did you think about doing a cab too at all?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Shout out Alex Stathis. He would have just chucked up a cab too.
I would have probably switchback lipped it, I think, if I was there.
I think you would have too. Yeah. That is in your wheelhouse, Chris. Don't joke.
Did you ping your tail on any lip slides where you're like, oh?
No, that was back when I was riding like a 151 when I was jibbing. We were on the smallest boards. I actually watch, street videos nowadays. I'm like, damn, looks like everyone's riding like 59s out there.
I feel like in general, people ride bigger boards now.
Yeah,
And it just
the
looks
boards
cool.
look bigger, and it looks easier. And I'm like, what were we doing back then? We were
Sweden
just
rides
riding,
a board up to like here.
Yeah, but when you're
boards.
talking about street videos, like, dude, you want to whip a cab 2 onto a down rail, like,
Yeah,
you
but
got a
if-
159, God speed, brother.
Yeah, but if you do it,
They're
it
doing it,
looks
though.
sicker though. If you can swing that around,
And right until you ram your nose into the rail as soon as you
remember
try to
Tyler
spin it.
Laporte riding like a 160 something, like slow ass backflips.
Yeah,
I love those.
that natty backflip,
Yeah.
almost he hits that tranny finder and
Yeah.
then just blows up. But
I'm disagreeing with your take. I'm
Big
actually
boards are dope. I ride a 172.
in powder, sure. Powder, great. Powder, do whatever you want. Yeah, that's fine. It's easier to land. It floats. I like OG. Give me the general Seth Huot on a fucking 148 with a 23 in stance.
I was looking at your stance marks on that
that's
hog.
true.
Those
Yeah.
are maxed out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes, Max, look at that.
Yeah, it was always in the 40s.
2 inches of toe drag, 2 inches of heel drag.
I remember when I mounted up a 155 to jib, and I was like, oh shit, this thing is massive. What am I going to do? Can I even 270 this thing? But that's like the standard of the board I ride now. And
You were just ahead of your time, I think.
It was just
No wonder there's so many
different,
50-50s in videos. These kids are on these giant boards. They're not going to do a lip slide. God,
That's a good point. Ride shorter boards.
I don't blame them. I'm not 100%. All right, this question is for Seth. Ryan Blauer. Seth, we need you to talk about hockey.
Hockey. Let's go.
If you had to pick hockey or snowboarding, what are you picking? Be honest.
On a day, right now, conditions were... No, I'm going snowboarding for sure. If it's...
He's lying to you.
I'm going
He would take-
snowboarding.
with the conditions. Would you? It's gonna be honest.
What's sick about hockey is it's like always at night when you're beer league. It's like 9 o'clock at night, so I can go snowboarding in the day and then go to a game at night. It's great.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, love it. No, it's been so fun. Dude, I played when I was like a super small child. Absolutely obsessed. Northern Michigan, you know, just like everything was hockey. I was drawing hockey skates and fucking everything was just hockey, hockey, hockey. And then we moved around a bit. When we moved to Utah, the hockey here sucked. There's 2 rinks, no ice time. And then I discovered snowboarding and was like, Dad, can I snowboard and not play hockey? And he was like, probably pretty bummed, but he was like, hell yeah. And then a hard 30 some years just off, like didn't ever even lace it up, nothing. And then, ironically, my child is like obsessed with hockey. He doesn't really, you know, he'll snowboard, but you know, whatever. But yeah, just through seeing his process of getting into hockey and loving it, it like fully re-sparked me back on the ice. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Play like probably 4 times a week, if not more. You know, like sometimes I'm working here at the bomb hole and I'm like, I'm gonna go hit a stick and puck midday. You know, when it's slow, go get some exercise. No, it's great. It's so much fun. There's a bunch of rinks here, a bunch of rad dudes that play, and met a lot of cool people, and I'm in thick. I fucking love it. It's all I watch on TV. I got the ESPN Plus app. I watch all the hockey games. I love going to the NHL. Grandy's hooked me and Mason up for the inaugural first game here. So that was an epic experience. So
the Mammoth.
The Mammoth.
Yeah.
It's now the Mammoth, which is not my pick of a name, but I have no control over that, because Mammoth is a place to me, not a
hockey team.
Yeah.
It's like the New York Boston. Yeah, that's a weird name for a team. All right.
Yeah, love it.
All right, we're going to keep it moving. O'Sully says, why does lapping under the lights hit so hard? I'll jump in there. I grew up riding a small hill. I don't know if you guys did night laps, but there's nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
That's
I
when
feel
you
like
start after school.
Yeah, after school till dark.
Yeah.
Under the lights. It's a nostalgic experience for me.
I-80, Boreal Mountain.
Yeah. Switchback 9. Again, no pointers for us. Just really easy for him to do.
Off of anything.
Off of anything.
Seven Springs.
It's super
Santa's
easy,
beer.
guys.
Oh, you're a Seven Springs guy.
Yeah.
They have night laps?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a real rope. They had a rope on a half pipe back in the day. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
It didn't seem like you spent a lot of time in that, judging by your snowboarding.
No, we didn't. It would have been so sick.
Hindsight, 2020, as always. All right, this is from M. Vicken. Anyone think we'll see speed suits as a tool for quad cork in Olympic halfpipe? I don't know.
God, I hope so.
But it would be fun to watch.
Like a speed suit, wearing a speed suit
to spin faster,
dude.
Oh
tighter
yeah,
clothes.
that'd be kind of a sick
Ayumu's
vibe.
fucked.
If like someone's like hitting the big air jump in a speed suit.
I don't know much about speed suits, but I think you'd be able to go bigger.
I think you get more speed.
Yeah, you get more speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're thicker than you think they are.
Really?
They're like an extra layer of like lizard skin.
You've repped these? Seems like you have experience.
No. I've never actually. I put it on for fun, but my friend was like a GS Alpine racer at one point.
Hard boots or skis or what?
Hard boots.
Nice.
Yeah. And he had a speed suit.
Damn.
It was crazy. I think
the supreme discipline.
Is it?
We tried it on.
Is it judged though? Like if you do a harder trick, you get the better score. It's not judged on style, right?
I think style's in the criteria. I'm pretty
Is it?
sure. Yeah, it is.
Olympic
Style's in the
halfpipe?
criteria. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought just slope and pipe. It was just like, what's the harder trick or whatever.
No, style's in the. It's definitely in the criteria. They got pretty good criteria going. Like they nitpick grabs and nitpick, you know, if everybody's doing.
Yeah. I mean, that's like technical, like, oh, he grabbed here or whatever. But I don't like, can you say like this one had more sauce, you know?
Like it didn't look good because he's wearing a speed suit. Or,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or
Would
she.
it, like technically hurt you?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I think if you like,
I think then
lace
there would
around
be
in
a
the speed suit, you might get extra points.
Yeah. There's a level of bias there. Like, oh, they didn't have baggy pants on.
Yeah.
No, I think you could legitimately wear a speed suit and they wouldn't get docked.
Bias in the Olympics, you know?
I mean, shit. You look at Laurent and Joe Sexton's pants back in the day. That
Yeah,
thing's
they were
damn near those goddamn speed suit.
First couple of Videographs movies are filled with speed suits.
I mean, we've been there before, people. Let's not act surprised about this. Holy hell.
I wore a couple speed suits back in my day.
Yeah, fashion is cyclical. It does come back around.
You think that'll come back? I don't think all the way back there will come back.
I think we're coming back in.
Yeah.
I think we're heading.
We're heading in that direction.
It's there,
It's getting
but
skinny again.
you think it'll go there? People like to say it will. I don't think.
I mean, look how far baggy went. You know,
I think it's still
so extreme. Like,
yeah, but no, I'm
swimming
like
in these
random
pants.
kids took it extreme, not like
I think the random kids are coming back.
yeah, random kids. But like those were pros wearing the extreme
True.
speed suits.
Yeah.
Standard baggy 10 years ago was like borderline tight. Like I was watching some old Tommy Gesme footage when he's on Burton.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it literally looks like he's wearing tight pants.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like they took baggy to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like not
You guys seen
pros,
Silk's pants?
know? Not like pros
Silk's
weren't
got
wearing
some
Aladdin pants.
These ones?
Silk's Silk's when you're snowboarding, you got some straight up.
We got some new ones.
Are they made
Oh,
of
you're not
silk?
running?
Yeah. Oh,
Are you boot cut
What,
now?
what are you running, Silk?
boot cut would be sick.
You're not boot cut yet?
If anyone's making boot
That's
cut
next
snow
year?
pants, let me know.
Cooper's
I
wearing
would
like boot
I would
cut,
like
right?
to buy some.
It looks good.
I would purchase.
Granier, you were rocking the bad boy baggies.
I had some straight trash bag fit.
Yeah.
Like they got it wrong and it was thin. It was flapping in the wind. It's
Yeah,
not
that's what I had.
Aladdin fit.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Yeah, he was running the Aladdins pretty tough as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I think of Austin Smith when I think of like the pants that are coming back sagging and like boot cut.
yeah.
That was like Austin Smith's look forever. I feel
True.
like.
Yep.
Yeah, I see a lot of the kids like the real like forefront trend kids that are going over the high back too.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking about that the other day actually. Like when's that going to be?
It makes so much more sense for your actual functionality of your high back and your boot. Why you don't have some random flappy piece of cloth in between them.
Yeah, but then you got
Probably drives like engineers insane. J-Stone's
probably
tripping.
drags on the ground. It
Yeah,
does.
a little drag.
A little heel drag,
A little
bro.
heel drag.
Yeah,
In the
that's
Aladdin
not speed
fit.
suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you want those high backs popping. I like the way it looks.
I guarantee it.
All right, next question for Chris, but everybody can answer this. Doesn't need to be me. Core Shot Club. What's the best way to work in the industry for a company or a rider? You can't just apply. Well, in life, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So make friends, get involved, show up,
Bam.
say hi to people, introduce yourself. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Just freaking show up.
Or just like apply for like a customer service job at a company, something like low, and then just
That's a
meet
good idea.
people and hang out.
That's actually
you know?
he's actually right. Don't
I
listen to what I
always see
said.
people do that.
Just kind of walk in the door and act like you work there. Next thing you know, people will start giving you shit to do. And then next thing you know, I mean, that's kind of what happened with Dixon.
Yeah.
He just kind of showed up one day and then he's like, yeah, you're here
Just
again?
kept coming back.
You're here again? Next thing you know, we're just giving him shit. And it's like, well, I guess we got to start paying this guy.
Also, Dixon did the thing in the interview where he had prepared his own questions and answers for himself in this thing. So I said, we're about to pepper you with questions. And he goes, well, I've actually prepared my own questions and answers of things I think you might ask. I was like, all right, let it rip. He said, one thing I thought you might ask is what something hard I've done recently is. And I recently climbed the highest peak in Utah. And I had two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I was like, this guy's fucking hired. I was like, this guy is hired.
Is that
I
real?
swear to God, right? Seth was right there.
What did he change? He learned something.
Oh, and then
from
he
that
said,
experience.
Oh, it's because he ate both of them?
well, we said, and what I learned from that experience is when I got to the top, I thought, why did I make two peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I should have made a different sandwich. So next time, I'm going to make two different sandwiches. So he was showing us where growth, what to do better next time.
He's not afraid to make mistakes.
Yep, exactly, 100%. So that, for me, that was an easy shoe-in He had us.
Chris was legitimately so excited about that. He
Oh,
told me
he-
that like 6 times.
He also told us, he's like, I'm from North Carolina and I've only been snowboarding for a couple of years, but I used to get really excited about snowboarding and I would put all my outerwear on and turn the air conditioning all the way up in my house and watch YouTube snowboard videos and jump around on my carpet full outerwear. I was just like,
legendary.
again.
I've never
Yeah.
heard the
Yeah.
hot air
You're
conditioning.
So sick.
yeah.
Goggles, helmet, the whole 9.
Yeah.
When can you start?
Gloves.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Helmet or no helmet on the carpet. What are we doing?
That's passion. That's what we need.
Also, come to Seattle. Get a lot of snowboard companies. Come work at one of those. We need more snowboarders in there.
Yep. Show up, work for free. You do a good job, you'll probably get hired. All right, we're going to get into top 5s. Cocard, you probably rode Mammoth a lot.
Nope.
All right. Lucey, have you?
Not a lot, but we were there a lot this year, and I don't know.
All right, we're going to have you rank best shots in a video from Mammoth. Blind ranking. You just have to pick 1 through 5 where these land. First one, Travis Parker front board through the S box in Afterbang.
Oh, that was sick. I'll go number 1.
Damn.
Travis Parker.
Wow.
Oh, he doesn't even want to hear
Just
that.
straight to
That's
it.
valid. That's a valid first pick. Travis Rice back rodeo on that huge table in Transcendence.
Sick. We'll put that at number 2 behind Travis Parker.
Was that technically a hip, but he went over
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
whole
it was
thing?
straight over.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was
on
in
the
Super
clip.
Park.
Yep.
Me and Scotty Arnold were there on site for that. Watch it in person. It was great.
Damn, that's sick.
I was like, who the fuck is this kid doing this trick at this hour?
Next, we got Danny Cass, cab 9 on the eyeball jump in the bondage.
Oh, also sick. Painted it like an eyeball.
I'm guessing you're just going to put that at 3, judging by the way you're kind of ranking things.
Well, Travis Parker, Travis Rice, Danny. Yeah. Number 3. Let's hear it.
All right, Tara Takitis, back rodeo and stand and deliver.
Number 5.
All right, Matt Hammer, box follow cam and white balance.
I can't even think of that shot, but
Well, it's
a
the
number
only
4.
option's 4, so
yeah,
there it is.
we'll go
You have
number
your.
4.
I think I actually
Were you
do.
guys Matt Hammer guys?
Yes, send me an angel.
Yeah, I was-
Upside down dragons.
I
Send
think that
me
was
an
my problem with that
angel.
song.
What was
in
that
movie.
ender? He did like cab 10 or no, switchback 10?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think he
I
did.
think he just switched 1080 to end that video.
On a park jump?
Yeah.
Definitely not switch backside. He was a cab 9 guy. Probably switch frontside. I can't. I don't know.
I don't know.
Should we pull it up?
Terrier and John Jay and White Balance. Those are the guys.
What about
Yes, John Jay.
Mickle Bang? I hate backflips. I hate backflips.
Terrier's part was so sick. That was all that free riding. He's like, I do top to bottom lines.
Yeah.
I'd
Like,
say
linking
John
stuff
Jackson.
together. I mean, yeah, that's the obvious answer, but
To
Terrier's part was sick.
to Dramamine, that Modest Mouse track, right? That was white balance.
I can't remember. That
John Jay?
sounds right.
He seems like he knows his stuff. He might be right with the switch 1080. Let me get there real quick. Go into credits roll.
Could have been a fever
Run
dream.
Matt Hammer. All right, ending
Did he
clip.
have last part?
Here we go. Yeah,
John Jay had first then?
Yeah, he's got Send Me an Angel's the ender. Here we go.
Send me an angel.
Oh. Actually, he hits the deck right here. All right, here's the end of the part. Hang on.
That was quick.
I can't see.
Front 7 to the deck. And then he goes back up. Oh, I think this is the ender. They're on the chairlift. Yeah, dude, I think you're making stuff up.
I might be making stuff
You're
up
making
again.
stuff up. 'Cause I think this is the credits roll.
I smacked my head. I've never been the same.
Yeah. Did you do a big sniff? Never
Been the same.
It's a cab 9, dude.
Okay,
It's a cab 9.
All right.
God.
Yeah, that was
Get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
Just making egregious claims on here. All right, well, this show is really shitting the bed on us, so I think we pretty much did it. Lucey, what do you got in your notes? Anything else in your little notebook you scribbled down you want to talk about?
Ooh.
For the 3 people that are still listening to this piece of shit show?
What up, people? Yeah, I don't know. Rome video was dope. We talked about that. Shout out Jake Aronson, the dude that films himself.
You're backing it.
Oh, you're not?
I am. No, some people aren't. Some people are hurt.
I mean, he's a weirdo. I have such a soft spot for the weird. I've always filmed weirdos. They're
Yeah.
East
way
Coast
more
bumfuck?
interesting.
Is that what we're talking?
Yeah. I think that's that's so weird and funny to just film yourself and make a video every year. Epic.
Yeah. He's a nice guy too.
Also, to have the motivation to like set up a spot. I don't know. Some of those spots, there's no snow. You're by yourself.
Yeah. The one where he falls in the hole in the backcountry.
Yeah. That was unsafe. But I respect it.
You got a kick out of, I wrote down, I like Dylan Okarowski's movie. I like the homie at the end who lives over here who does good speed checks. You got a kick out of that.
That's very nuanced. Yeah.
It's such a pet peeve of mine in my mind, between the line matters. It's like it's like having a bad push if you have a bad speed check in a line.
So whose speed check do you like?
I like Norm's speed checks. Those are dope. Those made an impression on me. I have a random PSA written down that says, "Miss me with poetry reading."
I can get behind that.
If you're reading a poem in your movie, cut it out.
All right, Book of Lucey's hitting. What else we got in there?
Save it for the open mic.
Here's another hot take I had was I kind of fucked with the Yes movie. I know that's a hot take. I just think Haldor is like such a goat. Like I love Haldor.
Was it the Cream Week or they had a different?
It was that was like one of the Ender parts or something.
Oh, okay.
Like the music is insane and like, but it was like funny. And my take is that I feel like if you took a Haldor movie, if you traveled back in time to the 90s and you showed a 90s snowboarder a Haldor movie, you're like, this is what snowboarding will look in like in 2025. They'd be like, perfect, sick.
Great take. I agree. I agree 120%.
But you showed them his part from 2016 in
You're also-
2025.
But you're also like,
Oh,
holy
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of his Nike footage. And that was like, for me, that's like Haldor.
Backflip in a neck brace between two buildings.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
that shit was dope.
never forget the jerk flip where he tried to triple backflip while air jacking off in the air and
Oh
knocked
my
himself
God,
out.
yeah.
What a legendary move. I mean, God, do we need more of that?
He was God that day.
He was literally a golden god. Before we move on from yes, I agree 100%. I think there's like this insane flood of everybody trying to make like landline 2.0, whatever you want to call that.
Coolest
that
movie.
The cool guy,
Yeah.
like you said about the filmers, emotional.
Yeah. Filmer's crippling
turmoil.
depression
Crippling
was
depression.
the comment.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay to make something just like stupid and fun. I think that we all love watching that. Like that's the stuff you're gonna rewatch. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't. What else? Paid programming, dope. Marty and Quinn
No shit, dude.
are epic.
Yeah.
Shout out Quinn for the tall guy, Steve.
Ooh.
Okay, this is another PSA. That Vans Europe video was dope. Hundy was ripping. No name titles. Put name titles in your movie, everybody. Like, I don't know. It's like it's an easy thing to like miss or whatever, but like just do it and then we'll know what the snowboarder is. In the van, I thought of that because the Vans Europe video, they have no name titles in the whole video, but they have subtitles. And they have who's talking in the subtitle. So it'll be like 4 people on screen. It'll be like, Matt said blah, blah, blah. And you're like, who is Matt?
That's straight crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Does that kind of play into the crippling depression of no name titles?
Yeah,
category?
like you just don't even
Yeah.
want to go there. But like it's easy to like the Rome video, they had name titles, they look good. Like it's just an extra step you have to take and
I
you
know
have to
who-
make them look good.
I love when I know who I'm watching.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know who to cheer for. You watch that shit.
Yeah.
You're like even the Japanese video which
Yeah,
I
wish they had name
adored.
titles.
I adored it.
Yeah.
But I'm like we're watching the clips. I'm like I don't know who that is.
I have no
Whoever
clue
it
who
is,
the roof ride guy was.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
And it sucks that we can't give you your flowers because we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I could deep dive and research and probably figure it out, but realistically, I'm not going to.
There's 108. There, like
There's
in that whole game,
100
there's
videos.
108 videos that came out this year. Like you expect us to go, okay, well, I'm gonna DM Gary, who knows Jim, who probably knows who. This, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just
not
put
gonna
the name
happen.
title on there, and then we can celebrate him.
Yeah, just put the name title in, easy. What else? Oh, Beyond Metals. I love that movie. Do you guys like Beyond Metals?
Because like you're saying this like it's
Agreed.
like of
I feel
course.
like I heard somebody like talking shit on it or something, and I was like, I think that movie is awesome, and I like that intro is
The
hilarious.
skits are
and like
world class.
I think so. What I wrote down is I think we take those videos for granted. You know, like Absinthe videos back in the day when those would come out every year. Like we'd get like so nitpicky about like every little like oh this part. You go back and you watch them. You're like, these videos were so epic. I can't believe a new one of these came out every year. And like Beyond Metals are the guys that are doing that right now. They're putting out like an A+ video every year. Film good, writing's good, looks dope.
And with all the intros too, I mean, you just like build like your fan base. You're like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna do.
Dude, that
this
intro's
year.
hilarious.
They're so good every year.
Yeah, it's like Palace. Like whenever Palace makes a like skate commercial and they're like done so well and they're hilarious.
And
like
the snowboarding, they're like pros. They're like elite snowboarders doing hard tricks, filmed beautifully. It's like a pro video.
Yeah,
not like fucking
Sebe Switchback 10 at the end.
The
Tall
back
guys.
rodeo 7
Shout
knows. Before you go on with Book of Lucey, Ted wanted me to ask, who's your tall guy like Mount Rushmore?
Because you asked Ted or something.
Yeah.
And he put me on it. That was dope. Because I am the tallest snowboarder.
Are you taller than Rob?
Yeah, I'm taller than everybody.
What are you clocking in at?
6'7".
Holy shit, Lucy. How much toe drag you got, dude?
I ride 172 wide.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Goddamn longboard.
That's your jib board? Out in the sticks, throwing backflips.
All right, well,
the sticks at Baker.
Tall guys, you got to go on Mount Rushmore. Right?
All right, Mount Rushmore. Well, I'm just gonna go current people right now because that's what I've been watching. Cooper, Quinn, Big Buck, and then who else is current and tall?
Bodie.
Yeah, Bodie. I'm gonna put Mickle though.
Oh,
there you go.
Bodie got
those
bumped.
are. I think I don't know what board Coop and Quinn ride, but Seb and Bodie both ride 170s. I think
You got to be
172s.
You got to be over 6'2" to be in that class, probably, right?
Yeah, you got to be over 6'4". Yeah.
Is Mickle 6? Coop's not 6'4".
Oh yeah. No, it's being that.
It's gotta be
Well,
6'2".
Coop kind of hunches a little bit. I bet if he's
No, Coop's probably Coop's tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
Unless I saw him, I don't remember.
I think he hunches for us, just to not like tower over whoever he's talking to.
Yeah.
But you see that kid straighten out, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. I feel like you do that when you're tall and younger.
Yeah.
Don't want to stick out.
True.
Yeah.
I do that, and I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because no muscles in my lats. Gonna do some more bench presses. What else we got?
I feel like those are all my hot takes. I don't know.
Those are flaming hot.
Those were really good.
Those are scorching hot.
Shout out
Yeah,
Schmob.
piping.
Shout out Krugmeyer.
Yeah.
Shout out Sinister was dope. We already talked about that. That might be all of them.
Good
Float
debrief.
was dope. I already gave Cocard his props off the screen. Bryn, part of the year. Jack McDougal, back 9. I love that clip. In Bryn's part.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tail grab?
Oh, I can't remember.
Can't
the
remember
rap.
either.
Just the landing was so
A
dope.
melon, maybe.
Jack McDougal had like cameos of the year.
Yeah.
He's just sprinkled everywhere. And dude, Rome's team, or sorry, not Rome, Forum's team, Denver and Jack kind of crushing.
Denver looks good on
Yeah.
a forum board.
Dude.
Same with Jack.
Yeah.
But I see Denver, and he's ripping around Woody's, and he's got the do-rag on, and he's like,
Yeah, he looks
got his
sick.
swag. He's riding a forum board. I'm just like, dude,
That
thank
ender,
God.
that huge rail, like
Yeah.
he's crushing.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah.
Form's back.
Roadie predictions, male and female this year? Any takers?
I was a big fan of Sage's video. I thought those guys absolutely crushed it, and Sage is just such a beast. And watching his footage,
Are you biased because you made the music?
No, that actually makes me like the video less. The fact that I was a part of it in some way. But like, no, straight up, just watching Sage ride, I think he's one of my favorite
video was
snowboarders,
dope.
and just like, wow, those guys actually slayed.
Okay.
Him and Germ.
All right.
Yep.
So you're throwing Sage's name in the hat, female?
Female, I mean, Mia kind of just crushed every contest she entered. I think she's my favorite snowboarder right now. So yeah, that's my bias there.
I'll jump in. I mean, you got Zoe did Alaska lines. Zoe was in Alaska winning
Yeah.
contest, and and doing front end doubles into POW slash. Her name's got to be in the hat. And I think Savannah's part in 686 was really good.
Oh yeah, Savannah's
So
footy was
Savannah's
awesome.
name's got to definitely be in there. And I think Forrest Bailey, right? I think Forrest
is my
two video parts and Ender.
men's rider of the year. Yeah.
I think he'll probably get it, would be my guess.
Those are my exact two, Savannah and Forrest.
Yeah.
The other, I didn't see like I mean, Zoe maybe is this standout. I was trying to think of the women's, like Zoe, obviously, and then who else? Savannah, obviously. And then I thought Hundy had sick clips. I thought Lolo had sick clips. And
Yeah,
Trying to think
to me, those are the two that kind of are at the top of the totem pole. I'm sure there's someone we're forgetting, but
yeah,
I mean, beyond medals, Sebe's part could get thrown in the hat there. He had some heat.
yeah, he's so sick.
He had 2 parts, right?
Rookie of the year, Derek Lemke? Question mark?
Dude, how good was that part?
Question mark? I don't know.
Is
Safe question.
Also, the filmer, Noah, with the second to last part, shout out.
Oh, is he a filmer? Noah Colville?
His name's first on the filmer list. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Respect.
Oh, that was crazy.
Hell yeah.
He had a lot of 50s, but his part was really dope.
Yeah, somebody was saying Bryn as rookie of the year. Is he a rookie?
I don't
Bryn?
consider him one,
I don't know.
What is a rookie?
but I remember one year Reese got nominated for Rookie of the Year, and he had already had Ender in a Think Tank video or something.
Yeah, true.
It's all a gray area.
it's kind of
It's all pretty gray.
Yeah, it's kind of your initial offering. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's
first
your
video
Your IPO.
part or-
Your
yeah.
IPO, your initial public offering.
Do you guys think parts videos? I know that the montage type video, no name title and stuff like that is kind of been prevalent, but do you think the parts videos are kind of coming back?
It's bad.
God, I hope so.
Like a little bit of a personal, master, putting your seggy together rather than having it more about the editor just kind of picking and choosing what the hell they want to put places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fully back.
Yeah,
I
fully
hope
back.
Yeah.
Sick.
It seems like that's the one trend that kind of fluctuates the most as far as the timeline goes. It's it's 5 years, there's these montage videos, and the next 5 is video parts, and then it's another 5 of montage, homie style travel videos, and then we're back to the video parts.
So it's kind of like tight pant, baggy pants.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's
Yeah.
That one's
hitting,
taking longer.
If we're wearing tight pants,
going
we're
in and out of
fitting
trance.
Wow.
All right, guys. One last thing before we get out of here. You're staying at the Evo Hotel. So I can't ask you how your stay is because you're staying there tonight. But shout out to Evo if you guys go there. We have a code on our website for discount if you click the link on bombhole.com. They got climbing if you're into that sort of thing. They got a gym. They got a skate park. They got a bar. They got a coffee shop. Great location. Evo Hotels.
Nice.
Thank you, Evo.
What's up?
Can we talk football?
Sure. Drake May.
Sports?
I'm really upset that the Patriots are good again.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, I thought they were going to go 10 years of just being dog shit.
Yeah.
And now they're not top of the AFC.
I think they're tied.
Tied with the Broncos?
We're AFC East.
Oh, you're top of the AFC East.
Yes, top of the division. I don't know. I think Broncos might have a better record. We lost to the Bills. I don't know.
No, you won. You beat the Bills.
Not in the second time we played them.
Okay, well, there's a third time coming up.
Yeah, that's the one that matters.
And you got Diggs on the bench.
Yes. Yeah.
He's in trouble. I'm just talking shit because
Drake May is him.
He is. He really is. Yeah, I'm stoked to see that kid come out. He's a second year rookie or first year?
Second year, but he's finding his sea legs.
He looks really good.
Yeah.
And he looks like a leader out there.
Calm in the pocket, throwing dimes.
Yeah. What I will say though is so you're starting to see the Patriots fans resurface.
Is exactly. Yep.
But there was those dark
Yep.
couple years where no Patriots hats whatsoever.
I've been wearing my Patriots crew neck on air for the past 3 fucking years while they sucked.
Okay. Well,
So don't you point your finger at me.
Okay.
Because that's what you're trying to do.
Not just you, but Patriots fans as a whole. I think there was a lack of representation while you guys were dog
It was
shit.
horrible. We were 2-13 or something last year.
Dude,
2-13.
the other day I saw a guy wearing a Jets hat, and my first reaction was fuck yeah.
Respect.
Jets are 3-2 12 or something, whatever it is. And it's like that's a real fan. That their team can be dog shit and like you're repping still.
Are you Niners or are you Raiders?
Raiders, dude, look at the shirt.
Yeah, look at
You got Brock Bowers.
Who is that on your
Are
shirt?
are you wearing that to flex the?
A little bit. I mean,
You're
I put the shirt on and I was
show
like,
respect to me. My team sucks, and I'm still wearing the shirt. That's exactly what you're doing. And then you're pointing the finger at me.
Yeah, where's your Patriots gear?
Dude, you're just projecting. You're projecting
I
right
don't
now.
think so.
You're projecting on me, and I'm not here for it. I'm not going to take it.
Chris, I want
This is exact Patriots fan energy. This is what I'm talking about.
typical.
I'm gonna be. I'll come clean. The Patriots suck so bad. I started cheering for the Bills, which is sacrilege. But I'm not doing that anymore. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I just want to come and watch a game with you. That's all.
Is it fun or is it?
No, it's I've loosened up. I've loosened up. I have no. I can't.
No.
Half the
gotta ask
time my
your
kid's
family.
taking a nap. I can't even yell. I'm like,
Have you ever broke a TV?
I punched a hole through a microwave. That was
through a microwave.
Actually, no, that was here. That was when the Bruins got knocked out of the playoffs. I rounded the corner and focused my microwave. But that was hockey.
I love that energy.
Yeah,
that just
I'm trying to unlearn it, guys. I went through life just kind of like a lot of unprocessed anger. We're open minded. I'm coming around with the skiers. I'm trying to live a peaceful Zen life, guys. I'm not trying to focus the microwave when the Bruins lose. Life's not that serious. We're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah,
but we'd like to see you get
just take
excited,
it out,
though.
You just take it out on the printer.
I did relapse and have a moment the other day, which I will share. That is fun for me. Lucey's a dad as well. He can relate to this. Britt was sick. Chip was sick. I was full-time, 48 hours, full-time dad and taking care of Britt. And Chip wasn't sleeping because he was, he was sick. He wasn't feeling good. I was getting no sleep. And then it was exactly 4 o'clock in the morning because I got it on the Ring camera. He just started having a meltdown. And he hadn't been sleeping all night. And I was so tired. I'm like, okay, we're up. Okay, I'm up. Let's do this. 4 a.m. And I walk him over into the chair and I go, here you go, Chip. Dad's going to go in the garage for a second. I'll be right back. And I was being soft and I was being gentle with him, but I had some anger. I
needed some real baby shaking vibes.
Dude, I was soft with Chip. I was totally soft, but I knew I needed to focus something. So I walked in the garage. I grabbed a skateboard. I had a new one. I bought the new, no, I have a new one on deck. So I felt okay about focusing.
You said you focused a brand new
No. You know what? I bought that when Dre got on Girl, I bought a new Girl. Because Lil Dre's on Girl.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so I bought that.
Shout out Girl.
It's still in the box. I haven't even mounted it yet. At any rate, I freaking put the skateboard down, grab a giant... actually, I'm going to be totally honest. Put the skateboard down, tried to focus it with my foot, did not succeed.
Now it's personal.
Then saw an old giant brake rotor from a brake change I did a while in the corner of my garage, picked up the giant metal brake rotor, and just focused my skateboard with the brake rotor, went back inside, got my anger out, was able to just be a nice Zen dad. You want to let the anger out in healthy ways.
Yeah, you can't hold it in.
You can't just hold it in, and then you just end up freaking out at the
explode.
person at McDonald's or something.
Yeah, or on the plane or something.
Yeah, then you're the guy on the plane.
Yeah.
You're the guy on the plane to the scene.
Some Boston shit.
Yeah. So I know Lucey's been there. He said he literally put human shit in his mouth the other day. So
Yeah, I put human shit in my mouth the other day.
by accident.
Not on purpose.
All right, this thing is, this plane is heading
Anyone still there?
directly into the
Shout out
Andes.
those 3 listeners.
Yeah.
Still listening.
I thought that was informative.
We love you.
That was great.
We had a good show. Did you have fun, Silk?
That was a lot of fun.
Did you have fun, Cocard?
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was great.
What about you, Lucy?
Super fun, yeah.
Yeah? What
Thanks
was your
for
favorite
having
part of the show?
Talking about my kid's shit in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. We can cut that out if you want. Keep it in.
That's too late.
Did you have fun?
I had a blast. It's great.
Yeah. Good rant on the Black Summer Death.
Great rant. There are a lot of rants.
Yeah.
A lot of rants going on in this episode. It's great. Great, banter.
Good
ranting.
PSA from Lucy.
PSA.
Yeah,
those
video
were good.
PSAs.
Those were
Chop
good.
those up, put them,
That's
the kid who asked, how do you start
happening.
filming? Hey, come off the end of the rail.
Silk's wet dream when
Put
he gets
some-
something like that.
put some
served up on a
airtime.
I
platter.
already wrote that down.
We got short form for days.
Yeah.
All right, who's taking us out?
I just kind of feel like Cocard should do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Cocard, favorite part of the show before you take us up?
Favorite part of the show? I mean, listening to you talk about the Patriots and how he did that kind of made it for me.
God damn it.
It was like 2 minutes ago.
You know, my least favorite part of the show is like trying to get some actual advice on how to do a switchback 9 from Cocard. And he's just like, I don't know, they're easy
Just
for me.
do it.
Yeah, you guys got it. It's super easy.
Bend your knees.
Just go. Bam.
Yeah. So do you think switchback 5 front 3 or like how do you
Just kind of a switchback 9.
Yeah, it's just one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, nothing useful. This is try number 2. All right, it's Cocard. Do you want to take us out of the show?
Yeah, sure. How do these go?
Well, just like
Don't worry about it. Whatever.
just kind of
Thanks for watching.
pretend you're a
This is it.
broadcaster and you're throwing a fucking bow on the end of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, this was another episode of the Bomb Hole Group Chat. Hope everybody had a good time, and we will catch you next week. Over and out.
Nice. That's pretty good.